Welcome back to another episode of the Zonin Out podcast. Episode 49, guys. Yo,
49.
can't believe it. Hold on. Boom. We bride in this bitch, okay?
Boom.
So,
Boom.
I'm your host, Condo Dome Cool Brother. All the leaves have been falling. Of the branches are small. On Roblox and co-host.
Cars. It's your boy. You already know. Munch, ET, Munch TV on Twitch. I will not be streaming.
He
And
will not.
he will not be streaming. And this is the 49th episode, motherfucker. I try to remember, like every time you like do the introduction, you do like your Roblox name and you just sing every random song. I try to predict what song you'll sing, but I'm never right. I'm never ever right because I can't I can't like go deep dive inside the mind of Dome. Like whatever I
Yeah.
do, I just can't do it.
I
I try.
think on the spot anything I can sing. Sometimes I freestyle like the last episode. Sometimes I sing.
Oh,
Wave
that was
to
a
Earth
freestyle.
song.
Oh shit! I didn't
No,
even know that.
this was
That
this
just you
was
going off.
Bonfire by Wave to Earth. I wasn't even
Oh,
freestyling
okay.
this episode.
Got it.
But
Sometimes
yeah.
I'm like, is he gonna sing Triple S? Is he gonna sing Wave
Yeah.
to Earth? I'm like, what is he gonna sing?
Okay, if anything, it's in the three groups: Kepler, Triple S, or Wave to Earth. It's one of those songs.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, welcome back to another episode. If you might have not guessed it, it's pretty late where I am. Well, pretty late for my standards nowadays, cause
Yeah.
I'm sleeping early nowadays. Well, I try to. If I'm
He's
not
getting his
doing
sleep schedule going.
I'm not doing something like this. I've had a clean streak for about 3 and 4 weeks now. It's almost been a month since I've slept at 6 a.m. Okay, so
Good shit. That's better, anyways.
and now it's fucked up again. Yesterday I slept at 2 a.m., which for me I try to nowadays I try to keep it under 12 a.m. But yesterday I did a bit of gaming and slept a bit late. You know. I also like jacked off 10 times. So that's
Yes.
crazy. 10 is crazy.
Love that. 10? Are you being for real? 10
No,
times?
I'm not.
Bro, it was like that one fucking dude from Thailand that did it like 60 times in a day.
Bro, good way to.
Listen, he was probably on Thai Cupid, okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling lonely. Speaking of Thai Cupid, the clip I posted it on
You got a
YouTube
clip.
and Instagram. I'm not posting on it TikTok anymore because
TikTok sucks.
it really does. Like, there's a
TikTok
feature
sucks so
now
much.
that you can pay to get views and likes. It's
you fucking
official.
serious? That's
It's
so dumb.
official on TikTok, which is stupid. I don't know.
That's
The
bots. That's
platform
so
has
dumb.
gone to shit, honestly.
I understand like if you're trying to like pay for ads, because advertising on a site, that makes sense if you're paying for that, and that will ultimately bring more people to what
Yeah.
you're doing. But paying for that's fucking weird. Okay, bruh.
Like,
Yeah, that's dumb. TikTok's just gay.
the thing I don't like about
me.
it now is that, and I
Yeah.
feel like nothing is authentic anymore on there.
I feel like
Reels is the way to go.
It's just Reels is the way to go. Even though you might see a few dead bodies and like a bunch of bad shit on there, I mean, it's just better TikTok. It's just TikTok
like
without censorship.
Twitter,
It's just
But
yeah.
Instagram, I don't know.
It's just TikTok, but there's less censorship and it has like it's just a better algorithm altogether.
Yeah.
With TikTok, it's never been authentic, bro. It never has been. It's all
Bro.
just rinse and repeat. So that's like it's the trend setter for things. All it does
Yeah.
is create trends, and then everyone else on other social media platforms just do it. But TikTok is just where it comes from, and like where most people are. It's like Tinder for fucking, like, you know, for those apps.
Don't
you
even
know, it's
bring
just
it up right now, bruh. Yeah, TikTok, whenever I go on TikTok just to see what's going on there, all I see is like horror videos about haunted houses or like.
Oh, like the ghost story ones. Oh, that was fun.
Everything, like, if you. My feed
Those
at
get
least.
freaky as fuck though. The thing is, those get fucking scary. Like, genuinely.
Especially if you're going on TikTok at night, which I never
Oh
do
yeah, if you're
because
trying
I
to go
know
to bed, bro.
That's why I go.
You're
That's
smart
why
for not doing
Reels
that.
and YouTube Shorts for me, like I use whenever I want to play it like really like safe, I go on
Yeah,
YouTube Shorts because I usually
that's
find
valid.
like nice and like Ludwig. You know Ludwig?
Ludwig, I love Ludwig.
I usually find his videos on my feed. Ludwig, Schlatt, group chat on my YouTube Shorts, like everything I enjoy like on YouTube whenever I watch in short form content. If I want to watch memes, I go on Reels. Like that's
Yeah,
that's usually what I go for.
he
YouTube
goes on
Shorts
reels,
and
real
Reels
shit.
are the way to go with content like podcasts. You never see podcasts on TikTok. You only see them on Reels and YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, the algorithm on TikTok is just fucked up, and I didn't even know they were selling views. That's the lowest blow. That's fucking crazy. That's so sad. They're doing very well financially. Like that's a Chinese
Yeah.
business. Like they're not. They have no problems. What the fuck is? Why are you selling views? That's just not smart. It's just money. It's just money with no gain. Like I
Hold
don't
on.
fucking get that.
Uh
That's so boring.
yeah, TikTok right now is in a weird predicament. They also took away like they had their like music thing violation copyright strike now, so they removed
R
every
C D
like
M A or whatever the fuck.
yeah DMCA. They removed
GNCA.
all like original music, so they now they have like copyright accepted DMCA accepted stuff, like fucking
That's so sad.
Taylor Swift or something. I don't know.
That's so sad. This is
So
the
it's
downfall of TikTok, guys. We are witnessing the downfall of
it's not
TikTok,
the
and y'all
best
know how I feel
place.
about TikTok.
It's
Y'all
not
know
the
how I feel
best
about
place.
TikTok. Yeah.
Um,
I'm not the type to prey on their downfall, but I'm like, that's just like, yikes, big yikes. Unfortunately, big
The-
L for TikTok.
the good reels that the good TikToks I did post were Hayden's.
Hayden's.
One got 1.2k. Our Mr. Beast bar review got 1.5k. So
Okay.
they didn't do half bad. What I wanted to bring up is thank you guys for 40 subscribers.
40 subscribers.
40 subscribers. Crazy.
Thank you so much. That's crazy.
I remember we got stuck on like 19 for ages, and now we're at 40. Wow.
Wow.
No, but seriously, 40
wow.
people who actually spend time to listen to our dumbass antics. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I think the like the whole like, what's the word?
the
Fucking
whole
I forgot. But
concept.
just like, not the concept. Like, the people that watch us is like majority friends,
Yeah.
family, my family, and then like people from the internet, and then that one then clips. So it's like once we start getting
Yeah.
those clips going, it's like okay.
I'd say half, if not 40% of people are from clips or random people that came across us. I remember like this dude named T Wavy, he sent a bunch of questions. We don't know
T-Wavy.
him. Cameron Boyce. We also
Cameron
don't
Boyce,
know
I have
him.
no idea who that
So
is. Yeah,
we've
that guy
got
seems
like
dope.
actual random people who enjoy listening to us. Well, allegedly,
they're the OGs.
assumingly.
They're the OGs. They're gonna be here, and they're gonna be able to say, "Oh yeah, I knew the fucking Zonin Out podcast before it was huge."
We know the zoners,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Our fan
They
base
knew-
are called the zoners.
The zoners, bro.
Ew.
the zoner loners.
Okay. No,
The
but
boners.
yeah. Thank you guys for 40 subs. We actually had
Shout outs.
36 yesterday. We had 36 yesterday, and the main reason we got a bunch of subs now is because I uploaded a clip of me saying, "Oh, the first girl I see, I'm feeling lonely."
I'm
Ty
feeling
Cupid.
lonely.
The most stupid ass clip, but it was funny enough to go.
It's just something to get out, you know. That's all it is.
Get
It's just something to get out.
2,000 views on YouTube Shorts, which
Hell yeah.
is our most viewed short now. Like ever.
I'm surprised. Okay. We have some. The thing is, we have some good clips. It's just it's hard to go back to the footage. I'm sure I don't do anything because I'm like
That's
lame
why
and
I
selfish
don't.
and boring.
I
Yeah, it's so
barely
hard to
do
go
it.
back and like remember them. I was gonna say if I were to do, I would do like benchmarks where it's like, oh, this would really funny. I'd probably like write it down as like it happens. I'd be like, oh, in this episode, like halfway through.
Yeah, I do that.
this
It's
happened.
just that
Okay.
I've had less time to go through the whole podcast nowadays. Nowadays, I just whenever it's like a Tuesday, I'm like, oh, I need to export the video. So I don't really go through it. I just cut start and end and then just export
sure.
it because it takes so long to export a pod. This brings me to one of my rants that I need to go on, which
Let's do it.
is my laptop is fucking ass. Okay, it's starting to get even is you know the last
No,
okay
not the
I had
laptop, bro. Not
I've
the
had this
laptop.
I've had this laptop for about a year, right? But this laptop has been passed through generations. Okay,
Yeah.
it's I'm pretty sure this laptop is like 6 years old. Okay, 6 7 years old. Okay, it's got 1060,
Yeah.
i7, like 10K, i7 10K, and it it's ass.
Yeah.
A lot
I
of
mean, another thing
reasons
is that
why
you've
it's
been
ass.
you've been milking that thing as much as you can because of the podcast and because of episodes, exporting, downloads, like all this stuff. And like you even
Editing a
like talk
lot
about
of
the fans
shit
all the
too.
times. Yeah. You
I
talk about the
bought
fans
like a
too.
custom fan for it, which cost like $3, but just to like
AliExpress.
cool it down
Alibaba.
like 10%. It it gets up to fucking like 100 degrees Celsius. Celsius. That's like 200 Fahrenheit. Like it gets so like it's heating up right now as I speak. And
Yeah.
every day my GPU and my CPU, my memory is always at 100% every day because of Opera. I have one tab open, it's 100%. Like kill me. Kill me.
This
Like
poor guy. That's the thing I hate is because like you have this tiny laptop. He came out here, like you guys know this. He came out here to visit, and I saw his laptop, and I was like, "That's the setup, bro." But the
yeah.
thing is, I have this fucking amazing PC that's decked out. It's overclocked. It has everything that it needs. It's perfect for recording and streaming, and I'm not recording the podcast.
Yeah, he's not recording
Like,
the pod, nor is he
I'm not
editing
doing
it
anything.
down.
I have the perfect computer and system for doing so, but I don't because I have no time management. I don't have any of the editing skills that he has. If I were to just ship my fucking computer to him and if I were to take his laptop, it would have been amazing. Like I would have been just fine. But I have this crazy fucking computer and I don't do anything with it.
It's
And I don't even
it's
edit the podcast
for
clips. You poor guy.
no, I get it. It's for the like the feeling that oh I have a PC, I can basically do anything. Like that's what I want to feel right now. Cause when I was in Malta,
Yeah.
I had that. I had a PC, big ass monitor, two monitors. Like I was living when I was in Malta, but we had to sell it when I had to move, which I didn't know I was gonna move. I just made the decision on a whim, and I missed
I was
my
gonna say I'm
returning
pretty sure.
flight.
Yeah.
I just skipped my returning flight. They probably called for my name like 10 times before they're like, oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was meant to go back. It was just gonna be a visit for a month, but I decided I hated there, so I moved here.
Smart.
Then, what my parents and my uncle decided this was originally my uncle's laptop until he got a PC himself. So
Right.
I received it from him, hence why it's passed down from generations. Um, it's it was pretty decent at first because, it's kind of like getting a car. If it gets you from A to B, I'm fine with it. Like at least I have
Yeah.
something to work with. However, I'm getting fed up. I've worked with it for too long, and that too long is coming to an end, right? So, I've had enough of it.
I have an idea.
It's been getting slower and slower. Like it's the first time when I first got it,
Yeah.
received it. It was working fine when I got Premiere. It was fine. About 700
always how it
gigabytes
goes.
free on the D drive, on the hard drive, about 150 gigs on the C drive, the SSD. It was fine. Today, about 350 gigs on my D drive, about 70 gigs on my SSD. It's getting slower, and not because of the storage. I know not because of the storage, because I keep freeing it up and it doesn't do anything. Like when I had Valorant on my SSD, I had about 30 gigs spare, and it was running faster than today. Like what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say I have an idea. We always joke about having a GoFundMe.
Oh fuck! No one is
We should
gonna
have some very.
fucking.
We should. I know. That'd be hilarious. We get like $5. It's like, here's for your PC, dude. Fuck
Yo,
yeah.
dubs in the chat, people.
Stand strong, brother. Honestly, I just need a fucking job. I'd be able to pitch in, bro, for sure, because that would be an investment for both of us. So I'd be able to help out.
It's alright, because
least of my
I did
efforts.
ask my dad, and he understands wholeheartedly, like
Yeah.
he. The moment he understood is when I was doing my GEDs in Chiang Mai, right?
Yeah.
You know, we had to stay all together, because it was just a short trip. Didn't want to book 2 rooms and shit, so stayed in a room. He wanted to play games on my laptop, specifically the first Descendant, which,
Oh yeah.
mind
that was
you,
not
is
gonna run with it.
100 80 gigabytes, right?
Gigatits, gigafarts.
Gigatits, right? And he downloaded it on my laptop, took a bit of space, and let's say when he played it, he had to turn everything down. He had to turn everything to the lowest setting, and
That is depressing.
it was flaming hot. I did play Osu, but Osu doesn't take much. Like,
No,
you can
Osu,
play it on
Osu,
a
you could-
potato, literally.
Yeah. No,
And
literally, you could play on your fucking
but
phone.
he was playing a game that required a lot, and
pretty
it's kind of
graphics
like
card heavy.
playing Elden Ring on your phone. Like that's
God.
the type of shit it was on. And
Shit
after
combust.
a few days, because we were there for about a week when I was doing my tests,
Yeah.
he was like, I understand now. You definitely need something better to work on. And I was like,
Shit is so
I've been trying to tell you that. I've been trying to tell you that.
This poor guy.
I do very much appreciate that I have something to work with, at least to work on my shit.
Yeah.
But it's just like, damn, it's been too long dealing with this shit. So I'm like,
For sure.
I feel I need something new. Now, I'm not
Yeah.
independent when it comes to making money. I'm working on that. So of course I still have to rely on my parents. I feel like that's normal.
Right.
So of course ask my dad for like $800 for a PC, yeah. The last PC that he built for me was about $1,000, I think.
That's
it
a
was
pretty good budget.
that was
That's
the one
fine.
in Malta. Is
That's a pretty solid budget.
Yeah, it's on the good. It was on the good end. I forgot the graphics card I had on there, but it was pretty good. It could handle
Was it pretty
games
beefy?
like, I don't know, fucking Roblox. So
Yes.
I can barely fucking run Roblox, my man. Like that's
Oh my
the
god,
shit.
that's so depressing, dude. I had a fucking okay. Here's the thing. My dad had a work computer. It was a Windows 7 block
I can
like
imagine.
laptop. When I was a kid, it ran Roblox perfectly.
What?
And I had not used it in years. I was probably okay. Let's be real. I was probably like 10 when we're talking
Okay.
about this. I was probably 10, so this was a long time ago. But it's like that computer was still fucking solid, and it was Windows 7 and everything. And he hadn't used it in like probably like 5 years, and it ran Roblox like amazing. And that would be my Roblox computer. So
I'm
like
not-
hearing that bro can't even run Roblox is like that is
Look,
fucked up.
it's
Like
okay.
the graphics have gone up though, so there's
The like Roblox, right? Roblox, you can run Roblox on basically anything. It's just that I can run Roblox if I just have nothing else open. Like it runs smoothly when I have nothing else open. If I have Opera open, it can still run. But if I have a YouTube video playing, oh, I like to have something in my ear while I'm playing, right? I'm the type of guy to have music on playing games, right? Or have a video
Same.
playing, you know.
yeah.
But I can't do that while I'm playing games because it just makes it run ass on this
Oh,
laptop.
that sucks, dude. You have to like put like an earbud in from your phone.
That's what
something.
I've been doing.
That's the setup.
I have a tablet, right? I have an iPad tablet, right? I put it in front of me, put in one ear, and I just fucking co-op that shit. Like,
I mean, if it works, it works. But I'd be pissed personally. I'd be so mad.
I've been getting pissed, man. That's why
This poor guy.
I'm ranting. I'm actually ranting. Like,
Yeah,
My-
dude, I would too. Well, I have the same shit to rant to, bro. Like little tiny shit is always the stuff that makes you the most upset. I noticed that about people. It's
Yeah.
like it's the itty bitty shit. Like the big stuff, you're like, yeah, that sucks. But like itty bitty shit, you're like,
and I've been trying to
kills it.
develop a mindset of like, it's not the end of the world. You shouldn't really get mad at that shit. Last
That's a good
episode
way
I
to
talked. Last episode I talked about that. Like, I usually have keychains hanging from a tiny fucking thread, and I always drop that shit. And before, I always got mad at that at little things. I always used to get mad at tiny things, right?
right.
And I've been trying to develop the mindset of, like, if something small happens, instead of getting mad, I'm like, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It takes 1 second to fix it. It's fine.
That's
right?
true. But at the same time, it's like it's an inconvenience, and you're human, so it's like being upset at something is a very normal feeling to have. But that is a good mindset, and I get what you're trying to say.
It was a habit. It's not a healthy habit. I'm just trying to like fix the habits, you know. Of course,
True.
we're humans. Now, since I'm ranting, fuck that hoe. Okay.
Fuck that hoe. Fuck that hoe. Fuck that hoe.
Like, it was fine at the start, but once it started, it's getting more run down. Like, it used to run Premiere fine, but now Premiere's lagging. The thing that's been annoying me the most, and it's fucking problematic.
What's
Premiere,
up?
every time I use Premiere, editing,
this
I love editing.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
Nothing can piss me off while editing other than adding subtitles, okay? It keeps going, not responding every fucking edit I make. Like, it's been pissing me off. Like, usually
You know how much more like motivation you'd have if you had like a nicer system to edit?
Bro, my dad,
Think
he
about that.
messaged me today. He said, "Oh, can you edit something like this? Just like a simple transition, like, to like showreel of a car," right? He said, "Can
Okay.
you edit like this? Fast moving and shit, fast, slow." I'm like, yeah, it's pretty easy. If only I could render that type of speed graphing.
Not only that, but with
If
the quality
only-
of the fucking video too.
If only I can edit. If only I can render something like that. Fuck my ass, man. Shit, put 3... I don't know, man. I tried to make a joke, but I'm just so angry that I can't. I was gonna say,
Yeah, I just thought something.
put 3 butt
having a-
plugs up my ass, man. Yeah?
I will. I was saying you're having a first world problem in a second world country, bro. This fucking guy. We love our first world problems, guys. Hell yeah.
Wait, what was the first world problem? Oh,
The first world problem is the computer thing.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I need to get fucking water for my village. My fucking PC won't work. My PC's not responding to me.
It's
Fuck.
crazy how Oh no, it does make sense how Thailand is second world. It's not even close to second world at this point. I
It's
feel
just
like
third world.
second world is Bangkok, third world is the rest of the country.
Okay, well then I didn't want to be disrespectful, you know. So I said
Actually,
second world.
no, Bangkok is first world. Like, they have
I'd say
fucking
the city
metro,
itself.
they have like fucking
Yeah.
skylines and big ass
I'd say
malls. They have
yeah.
everything.
Well, any big city in any country is gonna be first world.
It
but
is
as
like
a whole, the country-
metropolis kind of
Yeah.
vibe, No, not close
Yeah,
to New
every-
York, but
Every country has that. But
Yeah, but
for sure, that's one thing I grew up with. Like my dad would always be like, "Yeah, that's a first world problem. You need to realize what you have and understand it and appreciate it for what it is." And I was like, thanks, Dad. Thank you so much. So every once in a while, I'll think back and be like, oh, yeah, is it a big deal? No, but we're used to living this life. So,
Yeah,
especially with computers,
it's
fuck
like
computer problems, bro. Fuck computer problems.
you
They
you won't
suck dick.
understand it until you go through it, you know? So I'm like, the fact that, I don't live like, third world or second world. Like, look what's around me, you know?
Yeah.
To put it in
He's chilling
perspective,
out.
is like, look at this chair. It's not a second world problem. This chair is sick, okay? And
Listen, the fucking peasants rocking this shit right now, okay?
yeah,
This is tight.
peasants, okay?
No fucking village idiot has this little gaming chair, do they? Nope. They got fucking dirt floors and shit. This is probably not a good thing to joke about. But welcome back to the Zonin Out podcast, guys.
Yeah, it just makes life so inconvenient to have something like this.
No, for sure.
When I want to like do stuff for myself, like
Right.
I wanna edit more, but I can't because it's just such a slow process. Like, the things that I enjoy aren't enjoyable anymore because it's just so tedious. And usually I'd have motivation to do a lot of things, but now I'm like, what can I do? Because the only thing I can do is watch YouTube and play Osu, which I'm barely playing Osu now.
What a life.
Like, I can't do shit because whenever I start the edit, I'm like, damn, it's gonna take 10 years to finish this. It's gonna take 10 years to finish rendering 2 seconds of a video.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
I'm finished. I'm done. Like,
He's not actually done. He's just upset.
I'm just upset. It's the phrase. It's the phrase. The phrasing. It's not the
God
life
damn
I
it.
want to live, guys.
He froze.
It's not the life I would be. Okay? Did I freeze?
Yeah, you did freeze.
He's taking a bit.
We're talking about it and then it freezes up and I'm like, well, that's ironic. I'm like,
oh yeah.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, now
I
you
started talking, I was
understand,
like, right.
right? Shit. Fuck, man.
Love that. God bless Dome's little tiny laptop. It's really working it out.
It's really trying, guys. It's really trying its best, huh? Like, I haven't even got many tabs open. I've got one tab open, okay, and it's already like 94 degrees Celsius. Yeah.
I feel like it's just like it might be the operating system or something. Maybe it's like just fucked. Maybe it's like just cannot like handle it anymore. Like maybe the CPU is just done for. It's cooked.
Yeah, it is, bro. It's probably dusty as fuck. It's probably the Pharaoh's curse as inside of that shit. Like, it's fried
It's
as
probably
fuck.
something with that, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because with laptops, specifically like gaming laptops, they just shove so much shit into a little tiny laptop, and like if you don't give it maintenance checks, it's gonna get fucky. Like with like PCs, like towers, like you just get fucking like one of those air cans, just spray that bitch out, and then it's good forever. And it has so much like breathe room. There's so much room to like make sure every like thing is working properly. It's easy to replace things. But for laptops, no, you have to like take it to a shop because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And all the like parts are so expensive.
Yeah, and it's tedious to
so
take
much.
apart, you know.
It's
You have to
so
find
much,
the
yeah.
screws and shit.
Yeah, it is definitely not the play for someone that doesn't travel and someone that is just chilling.
For someone,
If you travel a lot, like I get it.
yeah, like having a laptop is very useful when
No, for
you're
sure.
on a bunch of business trips, or if you're a bunch of trips on a bunch of trips in general. However, my ass is mainly at home online doing stuff that requires a bunch of processing power, like editing and editing.
Yeah.
Especially processor. My processor is not the best. So
Yeah, I was gonna say,
editing
maybe
with
your
it.
CPU is cooked.
You know what's even worse? Whenever I
What's
launch up Premiere Pro, it tells me that my graphics card isn't good enough, and it puts up an error screen that says, "Do you want to continue with this graphic card, with this ass graphics card of yours?"
Do you have a bad graphics card?
It's a 1060. It's not the best graphics card. It's not no TI. It's a 1060, bro.
But it doesn't take that much to run an editing software.
Premiere Pro is it's a high end, bro.
It's professional, so I guess
It's
that makes more sense.
professional,
And it's
yeah.
also like they advise you if there's certain certain things underneath like the credentials or like required list. They'll warn you and be like, oh, just so you know, like we recommend something like up here, but you have this, but it's still able to function, just not very well. Like they
Yeah,
have their
I can still
recommendations
use
to
it.
have.
It's just that
Yeah,
it's an unsupported
that
like
sucks.
graphics card,
Right.
which I mean, it makes sense. I have to run Minecraft on low, render distance at like 10, Roblox on low, um, Valorant on low. Like
Valorant is so easy to run.
I
It's
have
just a
to keep
bigger
it on
game. It's
low,
like
bro.
that's so sad. I was gonna say CS. You could probably run CS:GO no problems though.
I never downloaded CS, so I don't know.
I was gonna say
Well, on
CS would
this
probably be easier
laptop,
for you to do. It'd still
it's
cook your shit. Like you'd be able to fry an egg on it, but it's still it'd run.
yeah. I was at I was eating pizza today, cheat day. I was eating pizza today and had a conversation with my parents. My uncle was there too. They're like, my dad was like, "Oh, do you still play what was that game, Apex?" I'm like, "Do you think I can run Apex, bruh?" And he's like, "Oh no, Valorant. Yeah, I have to run down low." He's like, "Oh yeah, shit, your laptop ass, huh?"
It sucks.
Yeah, he
W uncle.
W dad and uncle, guys.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, my birthday's
Oh my
next month, 27th of September, so it's next month.
Birthday boy.
So I'd assume I might be getting shit on there, but whenever that day comes, when I get an upgrade, I'd literally anything
God,
better
give me an
than
upgrade.
this.
Please God.
A
I will
low end
pray for
PC
you, bro.
would be better than this. Like $300 for a PC would be better than this dog shit. Like I honestly would appreciate anything better than this. Like
If you were
if-
born 2 months earlier, you would have been born on 7/27. Sorry, keep going.
guys, go rob his neighbors. I don't know, like I don't know why I said
Sorry,
neighbors.
that was the 65% was coming out. Okay.
65%. Nah, that's 70, bro.
Nah, you bumped up, buddy. That's 70, that's 70 now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll pray for you, bro. I'll pray before I go to bed. Every time I wake up, like before my meals, I'll be like, please get Dome a better computer. I'll do that for you, bro.
oh my god. I also really wanna like streaming.
For real.
I wanna start streaming, but I haven't because I cannot run games, bro. I cannot run anything. Whenever I start streaming, it just stops within 2 minutes. That's a lie. I streamed for like 4 hours once on this PC.
It's just no,
But that's
the quality,
because
the quality.
That's because okay, my bitrate's low too on the streams, right?
Yeah, that you hate to see that.
I played games like Osu. I played games like Supermarket Simulator. Games that can easily be run on that
Run
English.
on?
Like can easily run on my laptop, and I'm like, I want to do more. Like I want to. I've been thinking of doing another followathon, subathon type shit. And
Yeah.
since
Oh,
I'm
that'd be so
free,
fucking sick.
since I'm free, and I've got no school. The last time I did it, it was during COVID, and I had no school. I did online classes while in the followathon. I did classes while on stream, which was pretty funny, since the viewers could hear just the class going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm free. I want to do a followathon. I've got so many ideas I want to do on stream. It's just the system, the thing I'm using is like a brick. I can barely use it.
Yeah,
So
bro. You gotta wish in one hand and then shit in the other, and you are certainly seeing which one fills up like faster, bro.
yeah,
It's hard to fucking well, the thing with you is like don't you are free. You are free. You no longer have school. I have school.
mhm,
You don't have a job. I need a job, but I don't have one. You
mhm.
know, like you have so much time and so many things you could do, and like you know what I'm getting at. It's like I'm busy and you are not. You need things to do, and you have what you work with what you have, and what you're working with is like not good. So it's like it's hard to do any of the shit you want to do, like editing. You want to do like stream more often. It's like that sucks.
Yeah, like the like you're finding a job, right? I'm trying to make
Yeah,
a living for myself and I can't. Like
yeah,
trying to make a living for myself, editing more. Yeah, fuck
yeah.
my ass, bro.
Speaking of editing, I wanted to put this out there real quick. Dome edited a new video for me on my YouTube channel. If y'all wanted like a real good display of his
Bot
editing,
Munch
go to that
TV.
shit. Go to the link down below. Watch the video. It's awesome. He made, the intro was so fucking funny. He made a whole like intro with like music and everything for it. It's so sick. I think like if you want a good display of like even like his like potential for editing, just go to that. Like that's not even like half of the shit he can do. He's such a fucking good editor, and it's crazy that he has to fucking use that laptop. It's so unfortunate.
It's crazy how
But
I
it's
can
like
do
if
the
y'all are
stuff like
curious,
that
watch his
on the
videos.
laptop, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
you know how many gigabytes it took rendering that shit? It took
Oh my
30
god.
gigs for my shit.
That shit was 5 minutes long.
I know! Bro, your horror video took 20
Yeah.
gigs. That fucking 4-minute video took 30.
That's fucked up.
Rendering all of that. I'm
that's like
really
rape.
like what? Yeah,
That's fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Dude, it just
They
bent
did
you over and
really
just
like rape,
put a
huh?
stick up your ass, dude. That
Mhm.
sucks.
Yeah, it's like they put a. It's like your dick as a joystick, bro.
What the fuck?
But yeah, in short, I really need something better than this. I may come out as ungrateful for not appreciating the things I own. But fuck you, I don't give
Whatever.
a shit.
I don't
Because
give
this
a
shit is
fuck.
ass, okay? And the things I be doing, this shit is ass, okay?
Yeah, bro.
But yeah,
Listen, guys, go to the GoFundMe
go to
down
the
below,
GoFundMe
guys.
down
Go to the
below.
GoFundMe.
Go to the GoFundMe.
Your boy's in need.
Donate
He needs a little
about
help.
$2 to buy me some chips. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. He wants some lays, bro. He wants some Thai
I want
lays.
some lays.
Thai Cupid. He wants to get laid. Thai Cupid.
On a brighter
I'm
note,
feeling lonely.
on a brighter
On a better
note,
note.
I have been losing more weight. I am
Yes, sir.
drastically close to my goal weight, which is 65 kg. About, I don't know what that in pounds. I don't really care to search for
Oh.
that right now. But right now I weighed myself this morning. Well, this morning, the weekend's my cheat days, so I'm a bit heavier on the weekends. But yesterday I weighed myself, I'm 65.9 kg. So I am fucking close. I think
Dude.
progress report in about
Good
2
shit.
weeks I'd be at my weight. So I am
Bet.
very proud of myself.
Congratulations, bro. Good shit.
Lost about 7 kg, about 15 pounds. Yeah, about 15
Yeah.
pounds. So this journey has been about 5 months. So it's been great. Been getting the gains, been getting the shit, and life's been well. However, fuck you, laptop.
However, laptop. Listen, dude, you've already lost more weight than any fat person in America would.
Dubs in the chapu. Dubs in the chapu. Yeah, I need to do something about my hair. I want to try and grow it out and then try out some hairstyles with longer hair.
Get a mullet with me. Get a mullet with me. Get a mullet with me.
I want to
a
get a
mullet with me.
wolf cut though.
Get a mullet. But
They're the
like
same.
similar. It's just they're similar. They're extremely similar. I'm trying to get a fade, because all this hair on the side's making me pissed, and my hair is too long in the back, so I'm gonna get it like trimmed. I need a haircut. I'm gonna try to get like a mullet fade. You look real trucker and American,
Oh
but it's gonna be
yeah.
fucking lit.
That's
It's gonna be
why.
lit.
That's why in some of your pictures you look like a true American.
I do. I don't. The thing is, I don't mind them. I took the photo and I'm like, oh, I'd look so trucker, don't I? And then I like look at the photo. I'm like, wait, why do I look amazing?
That's why he puts on his stories like
I
every
do.
blue
Another
moon.
thing. Another thing is that I like doing that. I've always liked doing that. That's something I like doing. Is like showing myself off. But I just don't do it very often because I've had girlfriends in the past or blah 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 or bad day, not happy. So it's whatever. Whenever I have like a good fit, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I get happy. But yeah, I'm fully embracing it right now. Like I got the fucking trucker hat going. That shit's tight. Larry, it's Larry.
Larry Crow.
Larry. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get like a mullet. Let me try. While you talk, I'm gonna try and look for it because I want to show you what I want to do.
Yeah, he he's the type to, take a few nice pictures. I'm the type to not do that. I rarely take pictures of myself, and the only pictures I do take of myself are goofy ass pictures. Usually I'm not the most serious when I'm taking selfies or taking pictures of myself because I'm like I don't know why I don't I, I find it like I used to do that. I used to do take pictures of myself when I was younger,
Yeah.
but nowadays I'm like it's a bit corny. I don't know why. Whenever I do take a picture of myself, I'm like I look cringe. I look like I'm
Right.
trying to impress somebody or look like e-boyish or something. So
Yeah, I feel like everyone
it's
has that like second thought where they're like, oh, is this
I feel a
weird? Is
bit
this lame?
insecure, about
Sure.
that.
Right.
So I barely take pictures of myself because I'm just like I'm not I don't feel good looking to take pictures like that.
Bro, that's not a
Look,
good
see?
mindset.
I usually take
That's a
pictures
cool
like that
photo.
if you know.
That's a cool photo. I mean, the thing is, silly vibes are also good. People also admire those. Dude, but I totally understand what you're saying. Like it's yeah, boy. It's hard to embrace what like yourself, I guess, for a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people have the problem, you know? It's
This one's nice. Look at that hair though.
yeah. That the hair looks fine. It's just a little thick on the
No, no,
no pot.
I like it. I said
Oh, hell yeah.
I
I
like
was
when
gonna
it's
say.
messy like that.
But yeah, I feel like and especially since we're dudes, that's not something we do often. Like
Yeah.
girls take pictures of themselves all the fucking time because that's like it's a thing. But like dudes don't really fucking do that. We don't do that. We take pictures of things we like or with friends or whatever, but taking pictures of ourselves, we just don't really do that much unless we're e-boys, you know? So it's like I totally understand why you're getting that fucking feeling. I try my very hardest not to do that. Like whenever I take photos of myself, I try to make it as unique as possible to me to make it like not look e-boy and lame as fuck, you know?
Yeah.
So there's
Like
always like
whenever I'm taking
the
pictures of yeah. Yeah, whenever I'm taking pictures
right.
of myself, I usually like have something that's like in one of my interests and shit on it. Like this one I really like. This one I made it my profile picture. I really like this one.
I do like that. Yeah, I noticed
Um
when you changed it. I was like, "Ooh, my
yeah.
man."
I've had that fucking this one for ages on Instagram. So I was like,
Yeah.
this one's a nice pic. Like my hair looks nice. The shirt is nice. Wave to earth. Um,
Shout out Whipped Earth.
and I I like the pic, and it's rare that I like a pic of myself. Whenever I do, I post it. Like every pic on my Instagram, I like it, and that's why I
Yeah.
posted it. Like this one is really cool. My teacher took the photo. I'm like,
Hell yeah.
it looks nice. So it's rare that us men like a photo of ourselves. I have been taking weight and like progress pictures, but that's different. Like
Yeah.
like
Hold on.
damn, if you see me back then and me now, bro, that's a difference.
Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, you're like taking actions and like taking care of yourself and changing things and like being more you. So it's like, of course you're gonna see like, oh, this fucking picture's sick, and you're gonna like appreciate things a little more, right?
Yeah, we gotta be happy in our own skin, guys. Gotta be happy in our own
Positivity.
skin.
Oh,
Positivity.
here's the cut. Here's the cut. I'm thinking. I'm still on the fence. I kind of like it, but I'm also like, I don't know.
Nah, you gotta you
Something
gotta
like
get the
that.
messy fringe, and then like you gotta be like on TikTok.
Is that too e-boy?
Nah, you
Is
gotta
that
be
what
like
you're
this.
saying?
Ew. You know that dude?
I do
Bro,
know that
yeah,
guy.
you gotta be like that dude, bro.
Never mind. I'm not getting a haircut. But I want to get a haircut. I just want to make it shorter because my hair in the back, like if you can see my hair, like I like it longer. Not gonna lie, I've been fucking with it and I've been letting it grow, but it just does whatever it wants. And like my hair is so uneven, I fucking hate it. So I wanted to have like more like just
Volume?
not. I like the volume. It has like plenty of volume. I just wanted to have more like
Symmetry?
symmetry. Oh, I fucking hate English. Never mind. I lost it.
Yeah, I want to grow out my hair too. I grew out my hair before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very
The thing
long.
is, I've fucked with the long hair. Not gonna lie.
I hated the long hair
Really.
because it showed I didn't take care of myself very well. I ate like
Uh,
fast food once a week, once a day. Like every day I ate fast food.
it shows like a side of you
Um,
that you didn't really enjoy.
the main reason why I wanted to escape my life in Malta is because I hated it. I
Yeah,
hated my daily life, and I didn't really take care of myself well. It's mostly my fault, but it's also like the lack of socializing, and also like I felt very lonely. I've already spoke about
sure.
like loneliness. Um,
Yeah,
I felt very lonely. I had a bunch of shit trying to keep me sane. Like I've Munch probably knows women. Women has kept me sane every day,
on top.
and
You
there's
already know.
nothing wrong with that. I've
No,
watched a bunch of VTubers that kept me sane. I've followed up with a bunch of, K-pop groups and like K-pop girls and like random girls on the internet that just keep me sane, keep me going in life. Like nowadays, I do have that going. I have
yeah,
K-pop groups keeping me going and shit. So loneliness is something that can be cured with little things, but
for
you
sure.
need actual people to fully cure that. And
Yeah, and that sucks for people that are like introverted or like have anxiety and like, it's tough because for some people it's easier than others, and loneliness is such a big problem too.
yeah, it's like depression and like all these other mental habits and problems and
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
So loneliness goes up that lane. Like I had people in my apartment, flat, whatever you call it, um, but we didn't talk often because
Mm,
they were more like older people, which they were fucking they were a whole family while I was just holed up like I was a neat. I was basically a neat. I stayed
okay.
in like all the time. If I had school, I would either skip it and stay in or go, right?
Yeah,
My attendance was shit. Okay, so that's why I didn't take care of myself well. I didn't like you know do any responsibilities or keep up with any responsibilities I had, and just
right.
didn't take care of myself. That's the main part of it. I did have a grandma. Uh, of course, she owns the apartment, so she let me stay there. But she barely comes up. Whenever she comes up, she's taking out the trash, and oh my god, I had trash bags galore. Me in Malta was probably my lowest point, um, during my teenage years. I'd say, not my whole life, bro.
Damn.
I've like probably had like I have like 60 years to go, probably life expect
Yeah.
life expense
Brother. I think we're both having troubles today.
Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. Munch, could you talk a bit?
Oh
I need to
shit.
find some.
All right, bet. Yeah, I remember when you were living in Malta, like you would always send me a bunch of stuff, and you were finding little things that like to do just because you were so
Yeah,
bored out of your mind.
bored,
Like,
lonely, and
before you
keep me
left,
going.
yeah, before you left, dude, you started making like homemade paper. And at first, I thought it was a good idea, but I just felt bad.
I
Like
completely
literally, I felt
forgot
bad.
about that.
I
Oh
literally I
my
was like, oh my
god.
god, you're making paper now, because bro was literally just chilling in his fucking room doing nothing for like a whole year, and I'm like, oh dude, that sucks, because you hate to see that for like a friend, right? Like at first I was like, yeah, dude, go to Malta, and like, because obviously I've known him before he left for Malta, and like I remember you talking about it like when you were about to leave, and you're like, oh yeah, I think this is gonna be a good idea, like my education, because you wanted to really go into like digital design and not digital design, but like editing and like
Editing, but it all
software
went
stuff. Yeah.
downhill.
Yeah. It's like it was a good idea at first, but you definitely don't understand what like water you're in until you go deep in the water. So it's like it's it's you hate to see it. And I'm glad that you're back because you're doing so much better. You're so much happier. Like I can like I don't tell you. I think guys just don't express to each other how proud they can be of each other because it's like a weird topic, I guess. But like I've seen your like the steps you take and the things you're doing and the things you're sacrificing. It's something that most people won't fucking do. It's something that like some people just decide to live the lifestyle they want to and
Yeah.
just be fucking pigs and be whatever. Not saying that you were, but it's like people do
I
that.
no, you can say I was. I know
Yeah,
I was definitely a pig, bro. Look,
you know.
look. Those are all McDonald's
Oh
bags,
yeah.
bro. Those are all McDonald's. Like, uh,
Yeah, that's not great. Thank God for your metabolism, bro.
my bro. That was the main reason I gained weight over there. I feel like before I moved, I was way slimmer. I think I was
Yeah.
about 4 kilograms lighter. No, I think I was. No, I think I was about 160 pounds when I was in Malta. And when
Okay.
I came back, I started losing weight because I did hop on the treadmill about a year ago, and then I stopped. I don't know
Yeah.
why I stopped, but now I came back. I think around April I came back to losing weight, and
Right.
it's now August. Okay, shit.
Okay. Okay.
But oh yeah, I was definitely very. It was like very low point of my life, cause look at the fucking pile of clothes on the bed, the
I
stack of
remember that.
manga, fucking tissues on the counter. Like, I was gooning. Like,
Bro was gooning.
I was
Bro
not
was
in the
gooning
best
everywhere, all over
mental
the
state,
walls.
and um yeah, there's a bunch of shit I would comment on. I have a to-do list that I never it does okay, imagine a piece of paper there. I had a fucking physical to-do list on a piece of paper drawn by markers and Sharpies. I never finished anything on that. I
Damn.
never in short, probably my lowest point while I was in Malta, hence why I'm not there anymore. I did have friends like Ray, keeping me going out and keeping me going. I did have a friend group at my high school, college,
Yeah, his college.
over there, and great friend group. Probably the like one friend group I'm very appreciative, other than you guys. You guys.
I was gonna say, you already know I'd be there, bro.
Yeah, I really do appreciate the friend group over there because they were so chill. Like Ray
Yeah.
keeps telling me about the experiences he had with his like he has a lot of friends, and he had a
Yeah.
lot of friends. He had a lot of friend groups. He has friend groups. All of the friend groups that he's told me about have been shit, have betrayed him, had done shit behind his back, and that just made me realize like I I made good decisions about the friends I made over there, because if I took the wrong path, can't imagine what I would have
Bro.
gone through if not for
That's
good
always a
friends,
thought you have,
Yeah.
dude. That's so real. It's like you wonder if you were to do something, what would that turn into? What would come from that? And that's something you never know. You just have to be like, well, shit, I'm glad it didn't happen. I think everything happens for a reason. And
Yeah.
you left Malta and you're back and you're doing better. That happened for a reason, bro. You were like, get me the fuck out of there. I think Malta was there just to teach you what you want in life and to really just give yourself an idea. I think,
What it
coming back was very, very good for you.
what it taught me is very valuable. It's like if you don't discipline yourself, that's how you end up. That's how I
Yeah.
would end up if I don't keep saying to myself like, keep going whatever you want to do, don't give up,
Yeah.
and keep yourself sane.
Right.
I do shit on myself about, myself in Malta, but if I didn't experience that, I wouldn't have been here right now, So
Right.
it's like if I didn't experience the bad, I won't experience the good. You gotta go through the bad before you get to the good. You heard? Okay.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
sorry that I'm just talking about myself, people, but it's just I've got a lot on my mind.
Yeah. Bro's
All
venting.
this
He's getting a little sesh out. That's all it is.
sash out. And also, I think I can get away with it. I'm the host today.
Yeah, he's the host. I was gonna say it works. We allow it.
Yeah, we'll talk about more, but I think I'm gonna let Munch have a moment. You should talk
Yeah.
about what we were doing before the pod.
Oh my god. Okay, will do. So, let me explain what's going on. So it is currently noon for me. It is 12. Dome woke me up at 8 for the podcast. He called me and I woke up. I'm very easy to wake up, by the way. But yeah, so he called me and woke me up at 8. From 8 to like 10:50, we were just fucking around. Like I wanted to wake up and I wanted to get ready and stuff, and then we just decided to do whatever. Well, I did.
Yeah.
I decided to do whatever, but I don't know. And there are. This is. I'm looking to the recent clip that's been going on. That he
Hi,
posted.
Cupid.
Hi Cupid. So I got a dating app, right? I'm 18. I'm like, fuck it, why not?
Yeah,
I don't have any.
mean, you're 18. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, my thing is like I'm bored. Like I'm not like Malta bored. Malta bored is like
Malta
the real
bored.
shit.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
Malta bored, but like it's my first week of being here, and like no one at school is talkative at all because they're all like nervous. The only people I talk to are my roommates. They're fucking dope, but it's like it's only every once in a while. So it's like, I was bored, so I'm like, fuck it, why not? It's been more funny and jokey than like anything. Like I'm taking it semi-seriously if I see something like, oh, that's cool. But more often than not, I'm like I use it as like a joke. I feel like a lot of people are like that as well. Just because it's like it's a very sensitive thing, like dating apps, I'd say. And it's just kind of goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
So we've been fucking around. Like when I hung out with Bryce this weekend, I went back to Castle Rock for a bit. I hung out with Bryce. I got him to download it. He took all photos of him like shirtless and just like did like these, and that was all of his photos of just him like smiling, like
Oh hell no.
like just 4 different like views of it. It was so funny, and I was like, oh yeah, you gotta talk to this girl. And
Oh
I told
no.
them, but I'm gonna recite them. He found a few girls and like decided to reply to him. So they give like little prompts. They're not gonna see that. Anyways, the girls have to give like little prompts, and then you can reply to it or like it, and that's how they know that you want to like match. And one of the girls named Lily is like, one thing I'll never do is jump on a moving treadmill.
Oh no.
And then Bryce said, "Goofy whore," and then the laughing emoji.
Basically, they were trolling.
No, we were definitely trolling. It's so funny. Like it can be fucked up. Like don't like harass the person, but it's like it's
Yeah.
funny.
It's
It's funny. What
funny
do
to
guys
a
do when they're together?
certain extent.
Yeah. What do guys do when they're together? They do funny things. So that's all it is. So yeah, I've been doing that. But there are some where I'm like genuinely interested, and I'm like, oh shit, like Dome, the one that we found before doing the podcast. We're actually getting a good conversation going.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
that's cool. We'll see.
I've said this before. I'm very like, I'm I'm a man of romance. Okay, I do appreciate the romance,
Attaboy.
and I really do appreciate when this man here is happy and jolly. You know, I'm happy if I see him happy. You know, like
That's my brother right there.
when I see this man happy, I'm happy. Man happy, men happy. Okay.
Man happy, Ben happy. Quote of the
Yeah.
day.
But yeah, I I do really appreciate the romance and shit. I watch romance anime. I watch it. Basically, if anything is romance, give it to me. Okay, like
Yeah.
any K drama, romance. K-pop,
Real shit.
romance into a fucking scandal. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Oh, I actually want to appreciate something real quick. Like you were talking about this, like seeing how far your friends have come and seeing like your friends get good things, like you get happy for them, you know? Like if you're really close with that friend, like for you, like I'm happy that you've been working out and doing all this stuff. And like specifically like my friend Josh, he's been like talking to chicks for forever. Like he's crazy with girls, but he can never make them stay. And he has the worst type ever. He has the worst type ever. He has the like
Oh, I
the
think
kind
you
of chicks
told
that will
me.
like chew him up and spit him out and like step on him.
Like
He
the
has
basic bitch, you know.
yes, he likes basic bitches and they will just fucking kill him. And every single like relationship he's had has ended so awfully. And just recently has he found a girl that actually likes him and actually sticks with him and is actually like cute and all that. And I'm like I hung out with Josh and I was like, bro, I just want to let you know, like, congratulations, bro. Like that's so fucking like good to see. Because he always comes to me whenever he's having problems, and I'm like, bro, I fucking hate that. And I try to help him as much as possible, but it's always just ends up with like you gotta leave her. It's like you can't fucking deal with that. And he
Yeah.
finally found someone that's cool, like me, Josh, his girlfriend, and Grant. We all went to Elitch's like last weekend, and we were with them like the whole day. She's so sweet, she's so kind. Like Josh and her were just being like all cuddly and goofy the whole time. It's like, oh, you love to fucking see that, bro. You love to see it. That's one of those things where it's like when you see your homies succeed, you like want to succeed. It like gives you motivation and it makes you happy. You
Yeah.
know? So I feel like if you have like really close friends like you, like this for me, I'd say like you, Josh, and like whoever else. But like when I see like good shit, I'm like, bro, like that's cool, man. Like I'm happy to hear that shit, you know? I wish nothing but the best for my homies.
The one thing that I really do like, what really gives me them butterflies, what really gives me them, you know, what makes my my feet go like this on the bed, you know?
What kicks your feet
What
back
kicks
and forth?
yeah, what kicks my
To and
feet
fro?
is when you see a homie, you know, loving up a girl, you know,
Yeah, bro.
in love.
Amen.
Like
Yeah, crushing.
I say that I'm a romance man. Whenever I watch romance anime and they're getting all cuddly or all like lovely,
Yeah.
I go like, you know, I go, you know, I'm like very happy. You know, it's
Yeah.
very jolly whenever you see a homie's all happy and shit. You know, happy,
For sure.
happy, happy. You know, so don't make that face.
Happy, happy. I just voice cracked like 10 times there.
But yeah, I was.
Oh my god, yeah, bro.
I was very glad for him when he got the love of his life at the time, season 1, but that
Oh yeah, season
that
one.
didn't
Season
that
one was crazy.
that the build up was insane, but what's it called?
I have something to talk about after you're done with this. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
The build up
We're
to
talking about
season
season
1.
one.
The build up to season
Was
1 was
crazy.
crazy, but you know, the process in the middle of it. What's the fucking word I'm trying to think of? Man, English. I hate English.
Character development?
Okay, so the build up to season 1. I'm talking about his love life, previous love life.
He always talks about it in like seasons because ever since I've become friends with him, like he has seen every single girl I've been with. Like that's how long we've been friends.
Yeah, like
That's how long it's worked.
the
So
first
season
girl he's
one
been
has
with
been,
was
like-
his first ever girl he's been with. So
Yeah.
Season 1, I like to say it's in seasons because I like to think that his life is like a romance anime, which
Nah, bro.
the build up to season 1 was.
It was crazy.
Like,
It was.
he had-
I'll agree. It was crazy.
He had
it was like a story.
he had the fucking childhood character arc, the childhood best friend arc, and the main girl arc, and a love triangle arc. What the fuck was season 1? Like that was crazy.
Season 1 was kind of wild.
Romance animes love to have love triangles, love polygons, like
Yeah.
childhood best friend loves the main character, but the main character loves the main girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally everything. I even had like the depressive phase where I'm like I gave up all hope, and then I had the part where I
yes.
like got back up. All of that shit. Like
And
it
you have
had
the
basically
goofy
every
ass
trope.
best friend, like
Yep.
the
Yep.
goofy
Yep.
ass best friends, because you also had Tree and stuff at the
Yeah,
time to hang out
the
with.
besties that are actually
Yeah.
in person. That was
Like,
before I even met you,
The
or before
the
I even like met in person.
yeah, the besties that have no bitches themselves, you know, supporting the main character who's goddamn bitches, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, season 1, the build up was insane, but the execution, that's the word. The execution to
The
it
execution.
wasn't the best, and it ended after like 3 weeks.
She was a bitch. Well, I think it was like a month and a half.
Okay, month.
I think it was like a month and a half because we were just like on the brink. It was ass. Speaking of which, it's funny that you bring this up. I just got an apology after 2 years.
What, from her?
Yeah. And the thing is, the funny part is, she didn't have the balls to give the note to me. She gave it to my friend to give it to me. Isn't that so pussy?
My Little Pony, My Little Pony. I don't know.
I thought that was funny. You mentioned season 1. I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna fucking talk about that, but I forgot. So thank you so much. Yeah, dude, she gave it in the form of a written note, and didn't even give it to me. Gave it to Grant, and then Grant sent it to me, and I was like, thanks, man. It was cool to read it because I was like, oh, that's nice. I could have really used that 2 fucking years ago. You know, that sucks because season 1, we had the build up. Like I had that little crushing. Oh my god, it was the largest crush I've had on
Yeah.
anyone ever. Like every time I went to Dome, I was like, Dome,
Yeah,
Dome,
like,
Dome.
when
I would
we
always go to him
first
and tell him
met,
whatever the fuck was going on.
when he first
We
met,
bonded over women.
yeah, when we first met, when we bonded about women, he brought up that he was crushing over this girl, like, and
Yeah.
I was his wingman for most of that.
Yeah. That's
Like,
how we became good friends. We would just like go off about this shit that we
Yeah.
really enjoyed.
I would give
We
him
got
tips
super
and
tight.
advice because I had a few girls, you know, I had a bit of experience, and he didn't have any at the time.
Yeah.
He has more experience than me than now. Wait, he has more experience than me now. Like,
Yeah.
he's been with more girls, right? So I'm like, seeing how far he's come is like crazy, you know. Almost 4
Yeah.
seasons now.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, there's been a bunch of in-betweeners and everything. But yeah, I thought that was funny to mention. Yeah, oh my god, it was so dumb. Season 1 was so fucking ass. Like it was one of those things where it's like when you overhype a girl and then you're with her and then it's like she treats you like
Yeah.
absolute garbage. It's like the worst. It was like the worst relationship I got out of. It was so fucking ass. It was AIDS.
Sorry, there's a mosquito.
Little gnat. Oh, mosquito. Yeah.
But
But yeah, I thought that was funny. Yeah, she wrote me a note and was like, I'm so sorry for everything that I did. I still feel bad about it and everything.
she
And I was
doesn't.
like,
She doesn't.
no.
The fact she
No.
even sent, she didn't even send it to you directly. It was indirectly.
Nope. The thing is, I unblocked her like a year and a half ago. Like I did not care anymore.
Yeah, you
I was like,
completely
you know,
forgot about it. Like,
yeah, that's the thing is that like I blocked her originally because I was like, this bitch sucks. But after a few months, I was like, all right, it doesn't really matter. So she could have sent it to me, but she fucking didn't. Yeah.
she doesn't. I don't think she only sent it. Well, she only wrote it to give clarity for herself, not to you. She doesn't care about you.
No, it
Like,
was just closure, so she could
closure,
go to fucking
yeah,
college.
not
That's all it
clarity.
was. That's all it was.
So she
It's
can.
not. It's not a genuine apology.
So she can feel better about herself that she said something to you rather than saying it to you, you know.
Yeah.
Like, she says that
Let me look.
I still think about it to this day. Bitch, you don't. It's been
No.
2 years. You don't. You
Yeah.
don't.
It's just also just like really like let me read you a little script from it. I think about how much I regret and how much you did or I can't read, bro. I'm awful. I think about how much I regret and how you did nothing wrong. I'm so sorry for the past and how I was. You were so kind to me and I returned it with the opposite. That basically explains the entire relationship.
Yeah.
That shit was ass. That shit was so gay. I was so nice and so awesome. Like I'm not to butter myself up or anything. But that shit was ass.
He is, guys. He
Yeah.
is. Because
I
if you go
fumbled,
to the
okay.
GoFundMe, then it's
I've bagged, I've fumbled. Shit happens.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Most chicks aren't worth it, so it's testing the waters out, Brody.
Yeah,
That's
you
all it
gotta
is.
take it for
What
a
an
test
interesting
drive
topic.
before you want to buy it. Okay.
That's crazy.
Well,
But
call.
I
I
mean,
meant call. Before you wanna
listen, you gotta
obtain.
fuck the
Oh
girl
fuck.
before you keep her, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Guys,
No, I'm saying, yeah,
he's not
dude.
a man of like one nighters either. One night stands.
I'm not.
He said
I'm not
that,
in no
bro.
way.
Come on, man.
Yeah, dude. I'm strictly like against them. I'm all for like like relationships and staying together and shit.
Yeah, I'm also the type of man who's like, if I don't know you, why should I have sex with you? I should know you on a personal level, on a
Amen.
deeper level before I
Amen. And those are the good ones.
before I bah, you heard? Come on.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool. It's cool. We all love sex. It's cool. It's awesome. But it's like I'm way more into relationships, like bonding
Yeah, like
and shit
cuddling
like that. It's way
sessions,
more
you
important.
heard?
It's way more important. Hooking up is boring as fuck.
Yeah, guys, go to the GoFundMe down below.
Guys, go to the GoFundMe down below.
Yeah,
But
what I wanted
yeah.
to keep talking about, this is gonna be a long ass episode.
Yeah, it might be.
You might be getting hungry. It's 12 p.m.
Yeah, after this, I'm gonna warm up some food. Do you want to talk real quick so I can do that? No. Anyways, continue. You'll watch me whip. Now watch me
nay,
may.
I forgot about that. I'm disassociating. I'm actually disassociating.
I did not forget that when before the podcast. That's what I was talking about. Before the podcast, we were on Hinge, which is the app I use, and I was like screen sharing it to him so he could see. And there was this girl named May, and out of nowhere, he just said, "Now watch me whip. Now watch me May."
I
was like,
recorded
bro, what
that
the
too.
fuck?
It's all recorded. I'm so glad.
Thank God, dude. Thank
I'm
God.
so glad. Hail Mary, full of grace.
Start doing a prayer. That shit was so funny. I was like, bro, how do you pull that out of your ass like that?
I think it's cause like
My fucking flag is not aligned correctly.
You noticed that just now?
You didn't tell me?
Well, no, I just noticed now. I'm like, you didn't notice until now.
No, I didn't. Because it looks normal in person. It looks completely normal. But on the camera, it looks fucking dumb.
Bro,
that shit up.
the main reason I never noticed is cause I just see it as a German flag. I didn't see the proportions of it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I decorated my room. It doesn't look boring like last
look
episode.
at this room.
Yeah, I have a bunch of shit up. There's a lot more on this wall because it's where my like setup is. But I have 2 flags. I'm gonna show them off. I'm gonna show them off.
Do it.
I got the bro
I did
flag.
not expect that.
I've been trying to get the
not.
bro flag for years. Ever since I saw it in that one Soft Willy video.
Bro,
Oh my
I
god, I
now,
fucking needed it.
bro.
Dude, it's so legendary. I got it and I couldn't be happier I got it. It's so fucking lit. Dude, oh my god, the walls are so huge. By the way, this is I'll give you a size comparison of like how like tall the ceilings are.
Guys, he's 5'8", He's 5'9", by the way.
Like, oh my god, they're so high.
He's 5'9", by the way.
Yeah. Like I'm the
He's
average
5'9", by the way.
That shit is crazy.
5'9",
So,
guys. By the way.
I did like I had to get a like whole contraption going just to fucking put my posters up.
Yeah, my wall
That's
is
just
pretty
stuff.
high too. Like,
You know, now that I think about it.
not really, but it's average.
Right. It's higher.
Like, I don't know if you can hear me, but
I can.
I'm 5. I recently measured myself. I'm 5'6". I'm not 5'7".
Yeah.
But I'm 5'6", so this is 2 of me, basically.
Yeah.
And that wall is 2 of you. It looks like 2 of you.
Dude, yeah, no, it's huge. It makes it feel a lot better. Like since I'm on the first floor of my apartment, that's like the perk I get from it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everyone else has like shorter like ceilings, and honestly, I like that I have a tall ceiling. It's just fucking huge. It's just hard to get stuff up. That's all it is. Like on this side,
Yeah.
I have a cool ass tapestry. It's fucking awesome. It's so sick. And then I have like a bunch of LED lights.
Pull out the ladder.
Yeah, dude,
Put
it
up a
was a
chair.
pain in the ass. It was a pain in the ass, especially since my bed was there. Oh my god, it was fucking annoying. But we work around it. We work with it. So
Yeah, whenever
that's
like
a little quirky.
whenever you like have the stuff to decorate your room, and when you like put in the effort to like decorate, and
Yeah,
like do the tiny things that make you enjoy your daily life more, and like spice things up in your life. Like
yeah,
um, I think about a month ago, I think already now, I my room was empty. It was like, well, this wall over here was empty, fully empty except for that painting. Um,
yeah.
and back there, you guys probably seen it empty before. Um, Munch, he fucking made fun of me for having that single poster on the wall. Oh, I love
I
that
can't not, bro.
era.
That shit looks so goofy.
Yeah, without all this, is like, it's weird just having that.
Yeah,
Um,
you know, it was goofy as fuck.
before like that, my wall was so empty. It looked a bit boring, So I was like, I have a bunch of albums that have posters and have photo cards in them, and they just stay in the fucking box. They don't go out. So I'm like, get your lazy ass up. It's time to go beast mode.
Get
Okay.
your ass cup. Oh my
Cup?
god, I fucked that up. I was mocking you for saying that. I was like,
Yeah, so let me see the posters I added to my wall. Guys, guess the band name.
guys,
Guys, guess the band name. This is QWER, Quer. This wall right here is a very recent.
That wall is fucking dope. That is so
yeah, I love this wall. The CDs added cool. This over here was the most recent addition. I'm gonna add something up there, a bunch of photo cards for Triple S. Since I got one for Kepler here, I'll do one for Triple S here.
Fuck yeah.
Here.
Don't you dare scrape those CDs. Don't you dare scrape those CDs.
I've been keeping them in check. Okay.
All right, bet. Yeah, don't you dare. That's like my worst fear ever. I have a CD collection. It's huge. It's giant. My worst nightmare is scratching one of my CDs. That's the worst thing ever. The thing is, I don't even listen to them. It's just keeping them in mint condition.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want to fucking scrap your shit.
I think the ones below are more prone to scratching since they're right next to my bed. But the reason I didn't put them any lower because they would be getting scratched, so they're more higher up.
I got you.
But since they're hanging like that, I don't think they're that prone since they're more protected, like outwards. So
Right.
it's at least I'm not sticking it to the wall. That was my like worst thing I would do. The worst option.
Yeah, no, negative.
The worst option.
Nope, don't do that.
I had to think of another way to hang them up. But yeah,
Hold on.
we got nice rooms, guys. We
Hell yeah, we're finally doing some interior design.
We're binging
you
and
dig?
banging and fucking it up. Okay.
You already know.
Like, I
You
think a
already
year
know.
ago, if you guys seen the setup, I had a treadmill back here. I had a
Oh, yeah, that's
futon
right. You had a
bed
fucking
down
gym.
here. I think I had this. I'm pretty sure I did have that. The shelf. It was empty. It was pretty empty. So, if you guys compare it then and now, it would be very different.
It might have been empty. Maybe.
It might have been
Perchance.
MTV Cribs.
MTV groups.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something. This has happened 2 episodes in a row.
Or we
Yeah.
just like go quiet.
Yeah,
I'm awful at like small talk. I'm so terrible. Not that this is small talk, but it's like I'm awful at like running things, just for the fuck of
Continuation.
it. Yeah.
I'm
It's
quite
like if
like
there's nothing to say, then I'll usually just shut the fuck up.
I'd say I'm probably like the opposite of that. Usually I'm bad at starting small talk, but I'm good at continuing talk. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. It
You'll
usually
test out
just
some bitches.
a little more fire.
I just lost my dog.
I just lost my
And my brother told me how to
dog.
chase the bag.
Oh, speaking of singing, I've recently been since my laptop can't run shit,
Yeah.
I downloaded BlueStacks, which is like an application where you can basically just like phone but on PC, right? It's like an
Yeah.
emulator but for phone and mobile stuff apps. So I downloaded a karaoke app from
Hell yeah.
the Play Store App Store, and it is I've downloaded it before when I was in Malta because I was bored out of my mind,
Yeah.
and um, I downloaded Smule, I think, when I was in Malta, which is a karaoke app. Not the best, but recently I've been on this app called We Sing, which is another karaoke app. I've always loved karaoke apps based on like scoring. Do you guys remember Karaoke Party? Do you remember that? Karaoke Party
No idea.
was an OG like karaoke scoring app where it scores based on like the pitch and like your pitch, right? Like
Yeah.
I just lost my dog, like it.
I just lost my dog.
I just lost my dog. I love that.
And my
Man.
brother told me how to chase the bag.
Have you heard the I just
like
found
the
I
whisper
just
one.
found my dog, and my
And my
sister
sister,
told me,
yeah.
and my sister demonstrated how to chase the sack. I love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, getting
We love
sidetracked.
memes.
Day. I don't even know what I was talking about.
I'm fucking starving. I can't even lie to you.
I don't even know what I was talking about.
I don't
Is
even
that what
know
they
what
talk
it's talking about. That what they talking about?
Yeah,
Oh
but
my god, I
karaoke-
did that at the mall.
Oh,
Oh
no.
god, that shit was ass.
Oh yeah, you told me one time. You were like, "Is that what they talk about?" And he just gave you the stare.
My friend Grant was
Grant.
so pissed. He was like, "Is this what they talking about?" We're like, I stole it straight from Larry, so I don't count it.
Yeah. Yeah. Karaoke Party is like scoring based, and We Sing is also scoring based. So I'm really enjoying like hitting the notes.
Yeah.
I've been getting triple S's. Okay, not the
Yeah.
group, but like the scoring.
Yeah.
You know, S in Osu is FC, triple S in We Sing is fuck yeah. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been enjoying like doing duets with random people and just singing.
Oh, bet.
There were a bunch of Wave to Earth songs which surprised me.
Oh, sick.
And I did like a marathon of them today on the app and just posted it. So I've just been enjoying singing. I feel like some people, by some I meant Ray has like told me, oh, how do I get better at singing, because I want to get into singing. I'm like, start searching YouTube videos, but most importantly actually sing day to day.
Yeah.
It's like learning a language. Actually use it in your daily life. Like I like to do bunch of karaoke randomly. I like to hum, I like to sing songs that require a bunch of vocal like integrity. So
Yeah. Singing is a lot of fun.
yeah, everyone does it. Everyone hums, everyone is vocally,
To an extent, everyone sings.
yeah, to an extent everyone's vocal. Everyone's vocal in their daily life. Some may not be the best at it, but that's how you practice. That's how you practice doing it. Like singing in the shower, I do that. Like I play music in the shower, and that shit is a vibe. Whenever you sing in the shower, it's a different vibe. It's like
Is
you're
it a
having,
different vibe?
yeah, you have your own reverb in the fucking shower.
Oh yeah, like your own like effects. Okay.
Like that's crazy. You sound
That is
different
crazy.
outside of the shower rather than inside. So
Yeah.
yeah, main thing is to just use it, do it, and like practice daily, and just implement it. Practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it on the daily, okay?
Do it on the daily. I need some more. Do it some daily. What the
This
fuck are
dude
you
should
looking
put
at?
this dude should put on the Asian hat, bro. His fucking straw
Do
hat.
some daily.
Do
Get some
some
going,
daily,
bro.
Uncle
Yeah,
Roger.
I've been singing every single like day in the car. That's where I do it. Is like when I'm driving somewhere, when I'm doing
Bro,
something, I'll turn my playlist on and I'll fucking sing every word to every song I know, like as best as I can, just because it's fun.
the car also is a great place to sing, cause it's like a closed
Yeah,
off
car
space.
karaoke is so good.
Carpool. Deadpool. Bye bye bye. Okay.
That song's trending right now. I'm pissed.
It's cause of
Song
Deadpool.
good.
It's cause of Deadpool.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's
Yeah.
because of Deadpool. And it's just fucking TikTok.
Good movie, by the way,
But
guys. Watch it.
great movie. Great movie.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
bro.
fucking. Oh my god, I love singing with friends. Singing with friends is so fun. Like if we are like driving somewhere, and we all know the lyrics to something, we'll all just sing it.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god, so fun. I love that.
We
That's
were
probably like
singing
one of the more
fucking
fun things I can
Magnetic
do. Oh yeah, fucking Magnetic.
and New Jeans.
New Jeans. Hello, this is New Jeans. This shit was dope.
Yeah, when we were hanging out, bruh. Can't believe I can say that
IRL.
now. We were hanging
Yeah,
out.
we actually hung out. IRL.
Yeah, we
That shit was
actually hung
crazy.
out.
That shit was dope.
We were just vibing. I mean, like
It was a fucking fun week and a half. It was so sick.
yeah, bro. My
Or
mom was like,
9 days.
oh yeah, I wanted to talk about that too, about friend groups and shit. While I was gonna bring it up, but I was like, I'm about to yap for too long.
Do it.
When I was talking about friend groups back in Malta, I was like, I really do appreciate that friend group, and I picked the best friend group ever.
Yeah.
For that situation. There's one friend group that I really do appreciate the most, and that is you guys. That is the friend group of like Bryce, Cooper, Tree, and Caroline. That main
Yeah,
friend group that I've hung out with in VCs all together, like, it's like that is the main friend group that I'm like most appreciative and happy with. Like when
Yeah.
I was in America with you guys, just couldn't like believe that I'm with you guys in person. That I was
Yeah,
with
bro.
you guys in person and was like hanging out, bowling and cooking with each other. Like
That shit was so fun. That shit was so sick. When you were coming out here, I was like, dude, we have to have like 3 good days with like all the boys, and they were so down. So
yeah, we hung out for basically a full day. Like we went there I think in the morning, right, to set up and like pick up Bryce and
yeah,
shit. And then we went to what was that called?
the mall.
Yeah. No, not the mall, but like
King
King
Soopers?
Supers. Yeah, King Supers.
Yep, King Supers is the
Um,
market where we go to. I
yeah.
still go there in Denver. King Supers is the goat.
We went to King Supers. I did record a bit there, but the fact that I was there with you guys, I was like, I don't think I'd ever forget this moment, that moment,
Yeah,
in my life. So I was like, I want to hang out with you guys. But
Yeah,
I'm in
bro.
Thailand.
we'll have you back, bro. We'll definitely have you back. And if we ever live closer, dude, we'll be taking trips and shit for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
next
no way.
time.
My thing is-
The next time I'll be back is with my own money this time.
Amen,
I
bro.
don't want you guys paying again.
Yeah, I love hanging out like on Discord calls, and I love hanging out. Like, obviously, we've stayed friends for this long, and we can like do it, and it's still awesome. But like, dude, hang out in person, I can't do it. Like, I know that hanging out with like the boys is fun, but they like most of them would rather do it like online,
Yeah.
which is totally fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm so huge on just getting together, like even if it's boring or dumb, and just doing something. Just because doing things together in person is like the most fun thing ever. So like having you out here was so sick because we got to just chat. I got to wake you up with stupid fucking like noises, and we get to like do things.
He played the gong at some point, bruh, to wake me up.
I played the gong. I also played Hood Irony.
Oh yeah, you did play Hood. You did play Hood Iron. You put the
Yeah, I
fucking
played Hood
speaker in
Irony.
my room.
Yeah, I did. The thing is, I just left it there overnight, and then
Oh no.
that shit was so fun. But it's like, like obviously we're still friends. That doesn't mean that I will never hang out with people online, but it's like when you're back out here, bro, we're gonna hang out. It's gonna be
Yeah,
so sick.
I do
Like, I pretend like
appreciate.
you're a friend that I've known forever, like in person, just because that's how much we hang out.
I do appreciate the fact you spend your tax returns. Was it
Yeah, tax returns.
tax returns on me for a week? I'm the
Yeah.
most expensive chink ever. Like,
Top chink, bro.
like people would pay like $2 for me to no, people would pay free for me to pay to work in the sweatshops, but you would pay
Yeah.
$1,400.
Bro, fuck yeah. My thing is like, okay, it's either this or I get a guitar. And I was like, no, I'll just have Dome out. Because we were talking about it for a while. And I was like, dude, that was so fucking sick if you came out here, dude. And like we were trying to figure it out, but we were like, oh, it's kind of expensive. And I was like, dude, I'm just getting my tax return. I'll pay for it.
Yeah, I was like, him coming here would be way more expensive and I would say way more boring unless my parents would let you drive their car, which I'm sure they would. I mean,
I could just get an international license. I could get an international license. If I do
you
that,
would
I
have
can
to
drive
drive on the
anywhere I want.
right though. Left, right. I don't know.
Same rules apply.
Opposite of you'd have to get used to it. Anyway, the main thing I'm getting here is way more expensive for him to come here rather than me over there.
Yeah.
So that's why we decided on me over there, and all of the dudes over there too. So it would
Yeah,
be
for
way
sure.
more convenient in general. So, but yeah, I
Yeah.
really did enjoy my time with you and the group. So I felt like that was like my comfy place with the dudes. Like
Yeah, bro.
that
That shit was
picture
so
I
fun.
had with you guys at Buffalo Wild Wings, was it?
Oh yeah, bro.
Is I go back
Was
on
it?
it every once in a while. I love this picture. Like
Yeah, that photo's awesome. Who was the one taking it? Was it?
it was me.
Oh, it was you taking it? Yeah.
Yeah. Bryce look fuck. Oh, that's Tree. Tree looks goofy as fuck.
Yeah, Tree is goofy as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I go back to that picture and be like, I miss those times, but I'm glad I'm glad that exists now.
Yeah, bro.
So
It'll happen again, bro. You'll be out here for sure.
hell
Without a
yeah,
doubt.
bro.
And the thing is, like, you just fit so perfectly into our friend group. Like, I know at first I was trying to like introduce you to them. I was like, oh, dude, you know, they're like super cool. They'll hang out with you like no matter what. And I know you're like a little like hesitant at first because I mean, I feel like anyone would be. But like, they're so welcoming. They're so open. They're so honest. They're so bright, and they're so funny. They're so like interesting. It's just it's impossible to not like, you know, not be able to talk to them. And you fit in perfectly. So it's like. You're like a
Yeah,
part of our
and-
friend group now. You're even in our like all of our DMs, even if
Yeah.
like you can't hang out with us in person. Like we have a bunch of like in person like hangout DMs, and Dome is just in there, and you'll like just kind of like put in his like 2 cents.
Yeah, I put in like 2 sentences about like
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah, whenever we're doing something, he'll always be like, "Yeah, I'll pull up."
Yeah, I'll pull up.
He's still in Thailand,
Yeah,
which is dope.
I it's just funny that I'm there and I
Yeah.
can just contribute to nothing basically.
We love Dommy.
Dommy
We love
poo.
Dommy.
Yeah,
He's a little Dom.
it's come to like me being able to hang out with them without you being in the call type shit.
Yeah,
It's like they're not mutuals anymore. They're a
They're
part
friends.
of
they're buddies.
they're buddies now. So it's
Yeah.
like I really do appreciate everyone that have been around. And yeah, it's this has been a very deep and emotional episode. More like personal level.
Yeah, it's been dope.
Yeah. Thank you guys for I'ma yab a bit longer cuz I don't give a fuck. Munch,
about this? How
you
about
want
this?
to go eat because I'll talk a lot.
Yep, that's exactly what I wanted.
See,
to do.
we're
I'll
on the
only be,
same
like-
fucking wavelength, man.
I'll only be like 3 minutes, so I'll be back.
Okay, guys, let me take a sip on some water. Alright, guys, we're back. We took a bit of
We're back.
a break. Well,
Listen, we had a little intermission. That's
we had
all
an
it is.
intermission. I had to piss. He had to eat. So, we're back with another. This is gonna be a long episode. You know, you want to try
love
break the
those.
record?
What's the record?
The record is 2 hours.
Let's do it. Why not?
I don't
We're
know
already
where
here.
we're at since there's a bunch of like breaks and shit. So.
Oh God. Okay. Well, we'll see. How about that? We'll see.
Yeah, let's see, guys. Comment down below if we did it.
That's the stupidest shit. We'll know if we did it or not.
Um,
Guys, comment down below that Dom's a fucking idiot.
but yeah, what I was gonna talk about is
Rant, bro. Go for it.
yeah. So, as you may know, I did talk about my experience in Malta and shit. I
Yeah.
did like a few girls, whether
Okay.
it be online or IRL.
I know.
He knows. There was this one girl, right? In particular, when I went to Malta, there was this one girl who was my childhood friend at some point, and when I went to Thailand, we weren't friends anymore. So, I've known her for a while when I was little. We usually we usually hung out and played as kids because our parents were friends, and since we're Buddhists, we usually went to a temple there, and it was like kind of like mutual, kind of like saw each other there, and eventually when I went back to Malta, we got reunited, and I was at the temple, helping around. I was a photographer for that certain religious event, so I was taking pictures, and when I saw her, I was like, damn, who is that? And my grandma, my parents were there with me for a short while. They were like, oh, that's her, your childhood friend. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Deep inside, I was like, damn, she bad.
She bad as fuck.
She
Dude,
bad
you have
as
that little
fuck.
like thing in your brain, like, oh shit.
I was like, she bad. We're similar in age. She's about, I think 2 years apart. Kind of like edging, right?
Yeah.
Edging my age range. I think I was about how old was I when I was smaller? 2 years ago. But when I was there, okay, I'm 18. Well, I turned 18 this year. 2 years ago, I
Yeah.
was 15, turning 16. So I was 15. She
15
was
turning
about
18.
she was about edging 14 at the time, right? Edging 14 is crazy.
Edging is 14 is edging. Whoa, whoa! Edging 14 is
Ew.
crazy.
When I
Okay,
started talking to
disregard
her,
that.
she was about 14, I think, and we talked a bit. I was like, oh, she's pretty nice to hang out with, but similar to your situation, season 1, eventually it got kind of like, okay, she treats me like a bro. She's way too
Yeah.
comfortable with me as a bro, right? And I gave her so many hints
Yeah.
about, not wanting to be friends, but more than that, I feel like whenever you interested in a person, I don't think you should display them as a friend, rather than like you show hints of not wanting to be friends but rather lovers, So I was
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, she wasn't given anything. I was like, I was like, I was like, maybe I shouldn't take the route even further, or else I would really feel heartbroken, So I stopped it after a while,
Yeah.
I think I told you about
Yeah.
her a bit at some point, but
You did.
yeah,
I'm familiar.
that went on. That was the start of my Maltese journey. I wasn't in school back then. In October though of 2022, 9/11 happened, and no, October of 2022,
Yeah.
school started,
cool.
and
Yeah,
met
that's
a
cool.
few people. The start of the friend group happened, which I met this one person, which I very do appreciate, and like adore as a friend,
Mhm.
because she basically started like, she's a very outgoing person, and she like brought other people in and created this friend group.
Oh, fuck yeah! Like the centerpiece to it.
Yeah. She's like, I think she's 22 now. So back then when I met her, she was 20, and she's way
Forgot about
older
that.
since usually foreign students coming from another country transferring to that school I went to. Foreign students, like every foreign student I've met or I've seen, is older in the class that we were in. It's like an older individual by like a year, or like a year to 4 years older than most of the
Okay.
like native people going to that school.
Yeah.
Like I was 16, right? And meeting people older is wild. Like is new to me, right? So
For
making
sure.
friends with someone who's 20, which is a completely like different, well, I wouldn't say generational gap, which is crazy, but it's like it's cool seeing someone with a
Yeah.
different perspective on life, which is ancient, right? I always used to make fun of her for being ancient and being fucking old as
Yeah.
well. So maybe something you shouldn't say to a woman, but friendly
You were
banter.
friends, you're buddies.
Friendly banter.
Yeah,
right?
friendly banter. Friendly
And
banter.
banter. And it was also cool seeing that she had a boyfriend from America. Like she's South African, right? And
Okay.
she had a boyfriend all the way in fucking America. That's crazy. Like that's
Good
how
for them.
that's how you meet people online and like fucking make friends. Yeah, Munch.
Hi.
But yeah, but she she was a great friend, and she did commissions and shit for art. She was an artist, and she was at that creative school.
Hell yeah.
The fact that I actually got to talking to people, back then, pretty cool for me, since I wasn't very talkative back then. Shit,
Yeah.
I was like.
Yeah, get that one person like step up and like bring everything together is so much easier. Because I remember when I was like really introverted, I like would not talk to people ever. It always took that one person to
Yeah.
bring you in, and then everyone else in, and then everyone got like tight. That's what really helps. So having that one person is super useful. I totally know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's also cool that everyone that you meet in life has a different version of you in their head, and like
That's crazy to think about. That's something I've never ever thought in
yeah,
my 18 years of life. I've never thought about it that way.
every person you meet has a
Wow.
different perspective of you. Like
That's crazy. No,
like
you're right.
from me to you, you know that I'm just open, and like I would say literally anything to your goddamn
Right.
face. I would say, yeah, bro, I'm jacking off right now. Can you message me in like 20 minutes? Like I would say
No, you
that.
literally do. That's the
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
like
literally.
that. Oh, my fucking headphones are boom boom. Hold on. But yeah, you, I'm pretty sure like me in your head is like goofy ass autistic person, right? But me in other people's head, it's very different. So that's like,
Yeah. Well, it's the version of you they see is
yeah,
what they will
it's a
believe.
version of you they are used to or are
Yeah.
used to seeing. Like that's why first impressions are always so important, because that's the
Yeah.
version of you they would expect or they would see first handedly.
Yeah, it's once again, it's their first impression of who you
Mhm.
are as a person and
Yeah.
what you're going to be either in a relationship or in a friendship or in an acquaintance. It's like that's how they're gonna know you. If you are fucking weird, they're gonna be like, okay, this kid's weird. Like obviously you could redeem yourself and be like, oh yeah, I'm not weird, and they're like, oh okay. But like first impressions are quite important. I feel like
Murdered
everyone knows
someone. Guys, I'm not a murderer with blood on their hands.
Listen, guys, I didn't fucking do anything.
I
Okay,
didn't-
chill the fuck
I
out.
didn't
Honestly,
fucking kill the person. Killed the person dead right here.
you should kill yourself now.
Shit, don't mind it now. But yeah, met a bunch of cool people. Glad to have been placed in a class with cool people rather than drug addicts.
Yeah, fuck that.
Especially at a school very, what's it called? Infamous for people who are drug addicts and like hippies and shit.
Yeah, I've heard stories from you and Ray about Malta and its customs and its people and its teenagers.
Yeah,
So
not the best teenagers around.
yeah, what a crew.
But yeah,
what a good crew,
I
what a
picked
gang.
good people to hang out with. There was
That's always good to hear.
I picked a gamer, rock star, artist, another artist, and another artist, and another artist,
Okay.
and most of them are artists. So all of
Artistic.
them are cool to hang out with. I hung out with them a bunch. Went out to places and shit. Coolio.
Okay,
Yeah, heard.
Coolio. Coolio.
It all started with me and this person, which we were put in a group together to this like little
Okay.
treasure hunt thing that we had to look for things and take pictures of things for class, and you know, build up the courage to make some friends, and um, this person, she was just like, she's a very outgoing person. That's why it was so easy to get to know her. We started like
Okay.
talking about anime and shit,
Oh, that's so easy. That's cake, bro. That's
and
so
that
cake.
that was just the start. We just spoke about anime, like Attack on Titan and shit, and we just spoke about interests and shit. And yeah, it was
Hell yeah.
it was good. I think eventually I got closer to this one dude who wore a bunch of anime shit. So I was like, he's into anime. It would be easy to talk to him. So let's just
Yeah.
slowly build up, seeing people. I think it's the thing where like if you can easily read people, then you can figure out if they're good people or not,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, of course, don't judge a book by its cover, but
Don't judge a book by its cover, guys.
sometimes you gotta do that to see if
Yeah.
they're cool people or not.
Well, the thing is, you're taught, oh yeah, don't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes the book is pretty fucking like obvious.
Clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fucking strange. Like obviously if it's a normal unsuspected person, like yeah, you can be like, oh, they look fine, but it's like you still need to know who the fuck they are,
Yeah.
right? You wouldn't just like start hanging out with somebody you don't know and just never know who the fuck they are. Like obviously you want to know, and you'll get to know them through time, but who knows?
Yeah, it's
Like for me,
it's
it's pretty fucking easy to judge books by the cover because right across the street from me is a sketchy ass McDonald's where people sleep on the floor and there are people doing fentanyl and cocaine. So it's pretty fucking easy for me.
lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like
obviously-
he judged a book by its cover. Season 1. Like it's basically season 1 for him was basically like an anime with a cool ass trailer, good animations for the trailer. When the anime comes
Yeah.
out, it's ass. Osamake.
Yeah.
Like
Dude, oh, that shit was so fucking cheeks. It was so bad.
like I'm sure maybe the trailer for Osamake was good, but when the anime came out, it was ass. Like
Yeah.
that's like the thing about it. Thing about like you hyping something up too much, and then when you find out about it, it's just stock market.
Yeah,
crash.
it's just
fucking
it's it's a situation where you just create a person in your head that isn't real.
yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not the true them. It's not who they are, and it sucks. Which is another thing. It's like a version of someone in your head. It's like for the people that don't know you, they don't know who you are, and they just have to create a person for you in their head just to guess who you are.
Yeah.
You know, you were talking about that earlier, like creating like a vision of who someone would be. If you don't know somebody, you just have to guess what they're like or how they sound, what they do, how goofy they are. You know, like all that is just in your head, and you don't ever really know the person.
And that's how social anxiety is formed. Like
Yeah, you just think about it too much.
You don't know what other people may be thinking about you, But
Sure.
but what I've come to realize is other people you don't know don't care as much about you than you think they do. So
Yeah.
that's what I've come to like think about whenever I do tend to think about social anxiety and shit. So
Yeah.
like I've been trying to develop a better habit for that. But yeah, I've when I was there, I did like of course start crushing on a few girls, but the girls in my class were ass. Like there was this one girl, yeah, she was cool, she was beautiful, right? But as I got to know her, she wasn't really my type. She had a lot of red flags, So I was like, it's not all about looks, guys. It's not all about looks.
Yeah, no, it's not. There are a
It's-
lot of things you gotta pay attention.
It's not
to.
all about that booty, okay? It's about the heart.
I mean,
too,
it
okay?
is. It is. It is about the booty. Sorry.
He would have like a, he would have like a gremlin ass face, and big ass booty for his
Booty.
girlfriend.
Booty, 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 booty.
He's like, he would put a mask on her and be like,
I put a fucking paper bag on her head.
yeah.
I'd like draw like a circle and like two circles and a smile. Boony, boony, boony.
But yeah, when that's a good thing to bring up too. People have, you tend to have a version of people in your head, the people
Right.
that you don't know, and I think I had that too when meeting or like trying to go up to some people. I did like this one girl. I'm sure I told Munch. She was a Malaysian girl, right? Asian, okay. She was an Asian girl that went, and I noticed her literally almost every day that I went to school. That I actually went and didn't miss a day of school. That I see her, and I was like, she, she's very cute. She's very pretty, and being the stalker, right? Not in real life. Being the investigator online, I
Not real life. He had to recover so quickly from that shit, dude.
being a
Anyway,
professional investigator, I tried to find her
you're quoting
Instagram,
it.
right?
Yeah.
And through my studies, I was friends with this one girl who transferred to
Yeah.
another class with different courses, and from what I knew, this girl that I liked, she was in the same class or same courses as this friend I had, and I followed her
Yeah.
on Instagram. So then I went through her following. Individually, I went through everyone she was following, and eventually found the profile that matched her looks, the girls I liked,
Yeah.
and I found her, right? Being the professional investigator, I found her eventually, and I was like, damn, she's very pretty.
Yeah.
She was born in the same year as me, so I was like, yes, age checks out. Fuck yeah.
Good shit.
You know? And
06.
height, I was taller, so checks out, you know. So I was trying to gain the confidence. Eventually, there was this one moment. I'm pretty sure Munch really remembers this part because he was bitching me about it. I was sitting with my
know exactly
friend.
what you're
I
talking
was
about.
sitting with my friend, right? And I told my friend, hey, the girl to the left of us, that Asian girl, I fuck with her. She's my type. And he was like, you should go talk to her. You should go talk to her. I was like, no, he was like, you should go rizz her up. And I was like,
Gotta go Riz.
I was like, dude, I think I might, might, right? I say might.
Yeah.
And he went home, and I was just sat there in a corridor, in a corridor with some benches, right? And she was sitting way over there, and I was like, trying to build up the courage, but me being an overthinker, I had so many images in my head about what type of person she might be, and what type of conversation, or like she might reject me and shit like that, and like what if this, what if that, what if I had a bunch of thoughts in
good,
my
bro.
head, and
No good.
I really come to fucking regret and also appreciate that moment,
Sure.
and it's like, bro, I remember Munch fucking me up that day, and I'm like, hell yeah, okay, because that's what friends are for.
Yeah, real friends will not give it to you light. If you fuck up, they're gonna be like, dude, what the fuck?
Especially if it's a woman, bro.
Oh my god, yeah. If it's about chicks, bro, they're not gonna let up. The thing is, I do that. I like give you shit about it, but I do the same thing. I feel like we have the same understanding about social interactions. Like my thing is, I'm not like extrovert or introvert. I'm like, if I want to talk to somebody, I will, and I'll find a way to. But if I don't, I just never will. And sometimes it's hard for me to like
Yeah,
do
I
so.
also
But
give
I
him
really
shit
need a good
sometimes.
medium. Yeah, I really need a good medium to help me get into something. Just because sometimes it's a little hard to get me started, or something like that. Just because I'm like, oh shit, what more? I'm more like, how do I perform correctly? How do I do something correctly? It's not really about talking to the person or what they think of me. It's more of like, oh, how do I make myself look as good as possible? What do I talk about? Is it something that we can talk about? Is it something that sounds dumb? It's more shit like that, where it's like, how do I do this as professionally as possible? So I take more time thinking about it than actually doing. So because I can't take phone calls without writing down what I need to say because I haven't gotten to that point with phone calls yet. If I'm making a professional phone call, I need to write it down, be like, "Hi, my name is this," or whatever, so I
Yeah,
have the
bro,
steps, and so I
same.
don't freak out. I'm like that, but with talking to people. So it's like,
Bro,
like sometimes it's so easy. Like if we have that happy medium where it's like if someone starts talking about a concert, I go off. Like that's all it takes. But or if like
yeah,
someone's
like
like a little more chatty than
something
me, that's thick.
mutual, you know?
Yeah, but if like it's just two strangers, oh, I can't do that shit. Unfortunately, unless it's like a cashier lady, like, "How's your day? How's it going?"
And
But
this
that's like that's
is like
mandatory.
a real extrovert person adopting an introvert person.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
like seriously.
you're talking about phone calls, bro. I've always avoided phone calls.
Yeah, bro,
Unless
they
if
suck.
it's yeah, if it's people that I know but if it's people that are unidentified numbers, I'm like I don't want to answer you.
No, I don't. I let them.
Like
I let it ring, and if they really care, they'll leave me a message. Is what I do.
yeah,
And if they
usually
don't leave me a message, then I
the
go check
random
them out.
people who ring me are either scam callers, spam callers, or delivery men, delivery like people, delivery women
Yeah,
and stuff like that. So I never answered random numbers. I always answered like my dad or my mom, you know. So I'm like, I tend to avoid phone calls too. So it's
right.
crazy. Whenever I had a call with my teacher, and I had to write down things I wanted to say in Thai, because I just didn't know what to say in Thai. So I had
Yeah,
to like pre-plan the conversation. So
I
yeah,
do
I'm
that
with
too.
you. I'm with you. Yeah.
So I'd say we have this like a pretty similar way about or like mindset, kind of.
Yeah,
It's
you're more
similar in
outgoing.
enough ways.
You're more outgoing.
Yeah, but yeah, dude. Oh my God, especially with girls, like not only do you feel awful after not doing it, but then you get shit for it, you regret it, and it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, you might be embarrassed or nervous in the moment, but the regret you have afterwards is so much worse than like the fear you have in the moment. I feel like that's something that a lot of people understand but never take seriously. Like they understand it and are like, "Oh yeah, it'd probably be better if I do it," but they just some people don't listen to themselves and just never end up doing it and just end up taking the regret afterwards. And it sucks. Like I've had that recently. Like there was this girl that I was like super interested in. I think I've told them the Dutch Bros girl. Yeah, I did. I definitely have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I folded, bro. I folded because that was my first time really finding someone I've never ever talked to ever and like just trying something. That was my first time doing that because usually it's like through school or work or whatever the fuck it is. So I tried something. It was just in the drive-through of Dutch. I would just like go there a few times, like to see if she was there. And the one time she was actually there, I complimented her, and then she was so sweet. She was so hot. And after that, I folded. I was like, okay, have a nice day. And I was like, oh, I fucking folded that shit. Like I don't care now because obviously things are okay. But I'm like, oh shit, that sucked.
Yeah,
Like I
it's
folded
always like
complete like a chair, dude.
in the back of your mind, like, what if I succeeded or actually I talk.
Yeah.
It's always the
What if you got
what
a number?
ifs. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always what ifs. Like I always do think about it back then, but I'm like I always say to myself that you don't know until you don't start, you know? You won't know until you start. Like
Yeah.
in that situation, I wouldn't have known if she said anything that was said in my head if I just didn't approach her, you know? If I just approached her, I would have known the outcome. Like you won't know the outcome until you try, you know?
Yeah.
So you always need to like just don't listen to yourself, bruh. Just do it. Okay?
Listen to yourself and don't. Like
Listen to
no.
Shia LaBeouf,
Yeah.
bruh. Listen to Shia LaBeouf. Just do it, okay?
Just do it.
Just do it, okay? Like
Yeah.
don't even fart on your short shaw, okay? Like what? I don't even know what I said. It was a good time to just reflect and like learn from that. I don't think I'd ever be doing that again. Just thinking for half an hour about approaching a girl.
Yeah, the thing is, next time that happens, like you learn from your mistakes. You're like, yeah, that's shitty. Like after that, you gotta like if you have a chance like that ever again, you gotta be like, okay, I found out what happened last time. Let's fucking do it
Yeah, and
because you would not want to make the same mistake again.
yeah, with girls that I liked at school, because when I used to like girls, at the Thai school I went to,
Yeah.
right? Um, the one I keep shit talking about. Whenever I do like girls, I find it hard to approach them because they're in like a maintained friend group, you know? So it's like they're surrounded
Yeah.
by other people. Approaching one girl with other people around them, it's a bit awkward,
Right.
I'd say.
But
And
at school, there's always a time and a place because there's lunch, there's outside, there's intermission between classes, like when you get there, but the instructor isn't doing anything. Like there's always uh you know there's always that certain time.
yeah, it's just like she wasn't in the same
Oh, wow.
class as me. She was a year above is where I'm supposed to be, but I got put down.
Yeah,
Um, so like, yeah. Eventually,
yeah,
I found out she had a boyfriend, so I was like, I was like, respectful, so I just stopped, Um, but eventually, there was this one girl that, no, actually a few girls. I don't, what am I talking about, bro? But there was this one girl in the the other side of the school in the another section, and she was just completely out of my league, not in like looks, but like social surroundings. So when I, you know, when I see her during lunch, I'm like, it's really difficult to approach someone like that, especially with the language barrier. Because I'm not that confident in my Thai, like
yeah.
conversational abilities. Like, yeah, I can understand and I can speak it, but I'm not confident in like how casual people speak or how casual people approach other people. I don't
Yeah.
know the general like I'm not used to the general way of speaking to other people. Like, what do I call them or how do I approach them
Oh,
in this
like the
language?
honorifics of it and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I'm
Yeah, that's always like
I'm
touchy.
really not confident in that. So it's like that it puts me off approaching someone in Thailand at least. So when like if I know someone who knows me like that I not that confident in Thai, then I'm like more comfortable in approaching that person. So yeah, that girl was off my charts. They're out of my league in a social manner. Uh,
Yeah.
there was this other girl that was in a lower grade, and she that was pretty short lasting because she went out of school because it was the end of the
Yeah.
school year. So yeah, but I feel like it's more like for me I can't really speak it. Can't really speak. If it was in English, yeah, but I fumbled so hard in the English speaking country, so what can I do about it?
Fair enough. And another thing with like confidence, and especially with like language, like the only way you're gonna get better is if you do it. Like that's the only way you're gonna get better. Like, I know it might be hard or it might be difficult, but they also understand what like position you're in, like not speaking it completely fluently or at least proficiently. Like people understand that and they will work around it. And there's always something you could do, but like practicing always makes things better, especially for speaking. Like you can learn as many vocabulary or words or learn to write and read as long as you want, but you'll never be able to speak if you just don't speak. Because
Yeah.
speaking is like the most important part of the language. So I've been really trying to do that heavy too. Like I've been German. I've been going to classes for that, and I've been doing this. And instead of just learning as many words as I can, I just try to say as many words as I can and like remember them so I can use them in sentences aloud. You know, because I'm trying to speak it, not fucking read it. I'm trying to speak it. So for languages, it's kind of like a blurry area, especially for introverts. It's like that sucks.
Yeah, it's also a factor in like since she's hanging around other people and you like fumble your words in another language that you not that confident in speaking in, it's like what are they thinking in their heads, right? This person's weird, this
Yeah.
person's like fumbling and shit, they can't speak properly. It's also like the factor of social anxiety and shit in my head. And like it's like whenever you approach someone in a group, you're the spotlight. Like you're the odd one out in the
Oh
day,
yeah,
you know? You're the odd one out. You approach
for sure.
them, spotlight's on you. All the pressure's on you on what you're trying to say to a certain person in that group. So it's just the pressure too. It's like I wouldn't mind approaching someone who's, on their own and looks approachable. Like I wouldn't mind that, but in a group it makes it significantly harder to approach someone when they're in a group. So that's like my thing about being uncomfortable around those situations, especially if I'm not that confident in speaking another language. Sure, yeah, I
For
would
sure.
approach, like, say I was at the Wave to Earth concert, I was gonna approach someone who was alone, but I just felt like enjoying the concert.
Yeah, at concerts it's also difficult. So, I mean, there's not really a way to say it. It's just difficult.
Yeah, I
And you're
almost
also saying that like most of the people there were
almost.
like girls with their boyfriend.
Yeah, but there were people who were alone, and I was gonna approach some of them and be like, "Oh, what's your favorite song?" I was like,
Yeah.
conversation starters, but
Be like, oh yeah, what song are you excited to see on the set list? Or,
yeah.
you know, have you seen them before? Is this your first concert? How many concerts do you see? Yeah, that's true. There is a common interest, so it would make it easier as
Mhm.
well. So, for sure.
Yeah, there were like a friend group sitting in front of me when it were in the waiting room, and I was gonna like, start talking to them and be like, cause they spoke in English, I think, they spoke in
Oh,
English
you
and
think?
Thai,
Okay.
cause Wave to Earth they sing in mostly English,
Yeah.
so I assume there must be a bunch of English speakers there,
Right.
so there were English speakers, so I was gonna start something. But no, I was like, wasn't
But
that
no.
confident since they were in a group and like odd one out, spotlight and shit
Mm,
like that. So yeah,
right.
that's my experience in Malta. I mean, I would say a bunch of shit things, like me. I think I already said all the shit things. Yeah, didn't take care of
I was gonna
myself
say
well.
you were really like filling out the checklist and you were just crossing them off. Like, how can I shit on my experience in Malta? Oh, okay. Yeah, like 10 things. Okay, cool. Let's go.
To all everything. I
Yeah.
do. I wouldn't say it was you know, it wasn't a waste of a year. I'd say educationally, yeah, yeah, but
Yeah.
like experiences and like life experiences, it was very useful to me, and like to learn from everything that I did wrong is crazy, cause basically everything that I'm doing now is a better version of myself than then, you know.
Yeah.
So the things I did in the past are now getting better. You heard?
Oh yeah.
Like
Yah,
yeah,
yah.
her. Like I do appreciate everything that made me who I am today. You know, that's
Right.
what the past is trying to do to your future. Yeah, I almost said it
Yeah.
again. I
Hey.
almost said yeah her again. Fuck, that's like a tick, bro.
Yah.
That's a tick. No, yeah, like music, right?
Yeah.
The main reason, the main reason I'm doing the style I'm doing now, is cause I developed it in Malta. Like this one girl, the first girl, the childhood friend girl, she listened to One and Only,
Yeah.
and um she influenced One and Only and that type of music on me. So I was like, damn, I'll make a song about her as a One and Only tune so she can listen to it.
Yeah.
So
Ooh,
I did
ooh.
that. I did just that, and I like. Rose gonna
Sorry,
Rose gonna
I banged my fucking knee on the desk and everything went tumbling. That was fucking terrifying, dude.
yeah, and I really enjoyed that style of music, so I was like, I kept continuing it, kept getting better at it, and it just barrel roll. I don't think if I stayed in Thailand, I think I would stay to that lo-fi type beat, to like, hey, just got out of bed, my Snapchat is red, got pets stay fed, in the end they're not really dead.
I wish I was dead. Got left on red.
He is instead, hey, bro,
Oh, are you still going?
I
I thought it was over. I was like, what the fuck? The thing is, you influenced me to listen to One and Only. I fucking love One and Only.
it's like
The chain reaction.
yeah, it's a chain reaction. It's a staircase. Um,
Yeah. Oh my gosh, shit is so fucking good. Like, the thing is about the difference between me and Dome liking him, he likes the aesthetic rap stuff. I know he likes his newer stuff too, but I'm more into his newer stuff because his like unique, authentic like beats and
I
like
like
new
everything
style
from
that
One
he's
and
trying to go for.
Only.
Yeah,
Yeah,
One and Only is so fucking good.
I like
I
him
like
as
his
an
aesthetic rap
artist.
stuff,
He's
but
cool.
yeah, I like his aesthetic rap stuff. I'm just more picky with it because the beats, it's like a few of them, I'm like, it's all right. And his voice, he hasn't found his like niche and his thing yet. So it's one of those things where it's like it sounds very fresh. It's good, but it's like sounds very fresh.
Yeah, and
And you get that
he
from like all the bands you listen to. It's like, oh yeah, they didn't quite find themselves yet, but it's still good music. And then he developed this new sound where he's just doing his own thing. It's fucking awesome. And I love it so much. All of his songs are really good.
yeah, for some reason artists tend to hate like the the song that they literally got popular from. Like they
Yeah.
tend to hate the song that blew them up, you know? And that was like the Bunny Girl Senpai song from him. And also
Yeah.
like Stay With Me is literally
Stay with
his
me.
top song. I'm pretty sure his newer songs, you know, fly over that, but Stay With Me
Yeah.
was the song that I think I found him true, and that's why I made a
Stay with
song
me is good. Stay with me is
inspired by
good.
that. And that's what blew him up initially. Like
Yeah.
that has 400 million streams. That's his
116 million streams.
that is his top one. That's crazy.
Yeah, that song is really, really good. Can't lie. So I will say that. But oh my god, he's just good.
That's
So.
wild. Yeah, but
Gotta fucking sneeze. Hold on. Squirming.
yeah.
Yeah, One and Only is a fucking goat. He's probably my favorite rapper. He's really good. I'm
Nah,
picky. I'm so picky with rap.
Raper, But yeah, to before we end it off, Munch, you should talk about your college experience. I don't think we talked about that yet.
College? Dude, my college. All right, the only thing I have to say about it is it's so fucking easy. It's so easy.
It's only
so
been like
easy.
a week.
Like I say
though.
that now. I know. I say that now, but oh my god, it's so easy. Monday, I have one class, and then the next class, I get to go home at 11, and then the rest of the day I have, and that's it. And then Tuesday, I go to one class at 8 in the morning, ends at like 9:15, and then I'm home for the rest of the day. Wednesday, I have the two classes on Monday, and then the German class, so I get to go home at like 1, and then I'm done for the day. And then Thursday, I just have one class. It's ridiculous. I just need a job. Once I get a job, like living here is gonna be so fucking easy and so sick.
Bro, I
Because
had
I'll have money.
the
School is easy. Oh my god, it's crazy.
same experience in Malta with school, right? It was okay when it comes to schedules, right? It's kind of the
Yeah.
same, but not with like one class. It usually averages like 2 to 3 classes. But I had one day free, like off, like no classes, which is crazy. So I get you.
Yeah, dude, it's so easy. It's dope. Everyone I've actually talked to, like genuinely, is super cool. Mainly my roommates. But I want to get to know people this week. That's definitely something I'm going to really be trying to do is meet people. Because holy fuck, I need a friend group out here. I need one. Like
You
I'll have my
should-
one back in Castle Rock and I'll have you. But oh my god, I need friends out here. It's like I need it. Like last week was fun and it was cool. But like whenever I'm like in my room just doing nothing, I'm like, dude, I wish I had like buddies
Yeah,
like from school.
like local.
With time, yeah, with time I'll have that. And there are some cool people I've met where I'm like, okay, you seem like you're chill. Like in my German class, there's 2 dudes where I'm like, you guys are fucking sick. So we'll see about that. Hopefully I get some fucking buddies going. Other than that, dude, oh my god, it's so sick. I love it. I feel so mature. I feel like free. It's fucking dope.
Guys,
so, no,
he's all grown up now.
I'm so big. Aww.
You're so big
But-
and massive.
Yeah, not really anything to say. More just enjoying myself, really just being me and doing whatever, and we'll see. You'll hear more about it in the coming episodes for sure.
Yeah, next episode is
anything
episode
cool or bad
50.
happens.
Munch, you
Episode
know what
50.
you should do? You should
that?
like you should like
Let's do
go,
some dumb shit,
go
bro.
to the library and like read a book, right? Like read a book that like girls would be like, "Yo, he's reading that book. Yo, I should go talk to him."
I'm not trying to get those fucking nerdy huge chicks, bro. I'm alright. I'm a-okay. There's some cute girls that go to the library. Like girls that read are pretty cute, so you're right on that. But it's like,
It's like,
okay. Here's the thing with college right now. It's only the second week. The first week, nobody was talking to each other, bro.
makes
Fucking
sense.
nobody. At least from my classes, like no one chatted. Like I had this dude in my business class next to each other that I spoke with. But that's only because we were forced to go into partners. And then after that, I haven't spoken with them since. It's like one of those things where it's like everyone's just there to leave.
No one's
So,
comfortable yet. No one's comfortable
No.
with each other yet.
yeah, so I'm hoping that everyone chills the fuck out so we can all like chat and do whatever. But I'm also bad at small talk, so that's a
Is
problem.
it like big lecture halls
Yeah,
with like?
there are some mini classes, but there's also some big lecture halls.
Oh, there are like a lot of people in the lecture
Yeah.
halls. Damn. So it is like in the fucking TV shows.
It's so weird because one of my classes has that huge lecture hall, and then my German class has like 12 people in like a mini classroom.
Makes sense.
so
It's a
strange.
language course.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, it's so cool though. I love it.
Yeah,
So
it's
all good
just
things.
like in the manhwas. I don't know. Yes, every like manhwa I read has that type
Yeah.
of college, university. You know.
yeah,
But yeah.
they're very popular. They're very westernized.
Anything else you'd like to say?
No, sir.
Guys, thank you for watching, listening
Episode
to
49.
episode 49. Next episode is episode 50. Can't
Episode
believe
50.
50 weeks is crazy.
50 weeks is crazy.
Crazy. That's about a year, almost a year.
Almost.
But
One episode short of a year.
thank you guys for listening, watching this episode of the Zonin podcast. It is a very long one. I did yap a lot,
Bro was a yapaholic.
but I am the host for today, so I'm getting away with it. So
Exactly.
thank you guys for watching the record time. I'm pretty sure 2
Hopefully, we'll see.
hours and like 10 minutes probably. I don't know, but yeah. Everyone go follow the socials at Zonin Podcast on Instagram, YouTube. Not TikTok because I won't be uploading there anymore. And Spotify, GoFundMe. Down below.
Go fund me. Go fund me. Go fund me, guys.
But yeah, thank you for 40 subscribers, of course.
Thank you
We
so much for 40
appreciate
subscribers.
that. Someone
thank you,
please
thank you.
go follow the Instagram. We're 1 away from 50. Cause a few people unfollowed, okay? A few people unfollowed. But yeah, episodes every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
And we'll see you guys in I've been your host, Kondo Kura. I'm just gonna fly up into the blue sky,
Blue sky,
on
so
Roblox, and it's been your
slowly.
co-host.
Butt munch, booty munch, butt licker, tit crunch, et. Oh, I said that twice.
Dubs in
Butt
the
munch TV
chat.
on Twitch. I will not be streaming, but I might be. I don't know. Follow the YouTube. There's a new YouTube video. It'll be down below.
Ha ha ha
Ha ha ha.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the 50th episode.